BOSH. Let me just fix the settings up. You gotta fix it up, boy, you know. Right, this is delay. We go. 9 seconds. Oh. Who's gonna be the first one in tonight? Who's it gonna be, baby? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the thirstiest of them all? BOSH, it's SD's in the Jesus. BOSH. Welcome in, SD. First one in tonight. Let's crack open a beer. What's up, Twin Cities? Welcome in, mate. Jaden, welcome in, buddy. George, welcome in, bud. Cheers, everybody. BOSH. Good to see you back, man. Back in man form. Yeah, no characters today, just me. Hasn't happened for a while, was it, actually? We've been on a bit of a roll with the characters lately. But I think it's important to sometimes just be myself as well. Otherwise, I don't know, I might turn trans or something, or gay, or Indian, or a little bit of all of them. American. Cheers, everybody. BOSH. Hey, I'm back. How you doing, Kira? That don't look too bad for a can of cheap Aldi beer, does it? Lovely and cold. Cheers, George W. Cush. George W. Cush. BOSH. How you doing, Steve, mate? Good to see you, buddy. You missed last night's stream. I was a lady. I was Brandy Boshetton's sister. Brandy. I had a leopard print dress on and all sorts. Massive tits. And everyone keep banning me on live stream. Be respectful and have a laugh then, I suppose. Don't be annoying. Like and sub, let's get 100 likes. Thank you very much, Steve. Don't forget to smash that like button, people. It helps get some more people in here and all that lovely stuff. Right, let's give this a go. It almost feels weird looking at my camera and seeing me back. How you doing, Lil mate? Welcome in. My feet are on fire. I've got blood shots on my feet, so man. I feel better soon, bud. Please don't ban me. Well, Kara, nobody's going to ban you unless there's a good reason to ban you. So it's, it's in your hands, really, isn't it? Reluctant gamer, how you doing, mate? BOSH. Pretty good, thank you, bud. Been quite a nice day, actually. We took the kids out to like a splash park. There's a normal park there, a splash park, and a river, and had a little paddle and that. So it's been alright. Caught a little bit of sun. I'm trying to get my skin a bit more used to sun before we go on holiday, because I'm a white boy. I'm just trying to at least, You're such a happy guy, unlike most of these live streamers. Really? I've never really flicked through, actually, and just seen what random stuff comes up. I know a lot of people like doing that. I've never done it, ever, actually. But I do, the people do, I mean, sometimes people come in and say, finally someone who's not weird. And I think, wow, there must be some right weirdos out there, like, because I can be quite weird. You're a Brit, thought you're American. I'm a Brit today, mate. Tommy, that's probably, you probably came in when I was playing one of my characters. I play an American guy who, people were so confused. I swear you was a girl yesterday. I swear you was American last time I watched. I swear you was Indian last time. Some people have never actually seen the real me, I don't think. No, I play characters sometimes, well, quite often, Tommy, and one of them's an American guy who hates British people called Rainy Boston. Do you recognise that voice, my man? Yeah, that's what, I'm not really American. It's just the voice I do. Cecil Wimboss, I shave, yeah. I might do a poll later, actually, which character do people prefer me playing the most? Because I think you can have 4 different answers. I could do Cecil, Brandy, Randy, and Rundy. If we could do 5, I could just put myself, but you can't do 5, so. I'll have in-house is a Budweiser. Better than nothing, just. Why do I look manly today? Because I ain't got titties. No, there's only tarot card ladies. Really? My, what, doing lives? How's it going, Dave? Pretty good, Kiro. It's been a nice day, been out in the sun a lot. There's a guy with a toilet seat over his head and fake poo all over it, saying greasy little piggy in Zoom Zoom City over and over. He has 5k viewers and they go nuts at him. What? 5,000 viewers for having a toilet? I might have to fucking try that. No, I ain't doing that. What's your preferred type of whiskey if you drink the green water? I'm not a massively into whiskey, to be fair, because I tend to get a bit carried away. So I tend to stick to beer most of the time. But I do like the occasional whiskey. Around Christmas, I'll buy a few bottles of spirits, but to play a mouse like John Cleese. Where's my turban at? Mr. Singer, how you doing, cuz? I still can't find it. I've been out all day, so. John Cheese. Emer, how you doing? Bosh, good to see you, Emer. Father, son, gun. What's up, brother? I'm enjoying a tropical beer hug IPA from Goose Island in Chicago. That sounds nice, mate. Any good? Where did you bury Cecil? Oh, behave yourself. My favourite beer. I don't have a favourite beer. I like trying loads of different ones. I get bored of drinking the same thing, no matter what it is. When there's so many different styles and types of beers, I like just trying loads of different ones personally. If I see you with a toilet seat next stream, I'll know. That is mental. Was he actually in the toilet or? Host an online pub from the shit house. At least I won't have to get up, will I? Just do a little plop and piss every now and again. I won't even have to move. Get a little mini fridge in there. Or take the PD in there. Wire an extension. Online pub from the shit house. Very hoppy and strong. Are you going bald? Yeah, I suppose I am. Well, I'm thinning. Because I'm getting old. 43 years old, cuz. All those lights just to take out all the epileptics from chat. Yeah, oh, they're quite flashy tonight, actually, aren't they? If that's annoying anybody, let me know. They're not normally like that, I don't think. My daughter was fucking about with them yesterday. They are a bit much, aren't they? Thanks for pointing that out, actually. Would you do Australian, Irish, Northern English, Scottish, fake French accent, etc.? Not necessarily off the bat, but when I practice, I'm normally quite good at stuff like that. But I don't just know all these accents. I have to practice it. If I kind of pick a French, if, for example, if I want to do someone French, if I just pick a French person and study them, I can get quite good at imitating voices. I normally add my own little spin on it as well, kind of thing, if you know what I mean. But some of them I just can't do. How you doing, Rella? American YouTubers have gone mad. I've just seen a man with a toilet on his... Somebody just mentioned that. Everybody's watching him. The fuck? Did you grow up watching Count Duckula? Or part of UK? South East. I'm from South East London, but I live in Kent now, which is also in the South East, but it's not in London. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, this night in your time zone, everyone. Thanks for a nice chat and enjoy yourselves. You too, Lupo. So, landscaping or car wash. Yes, me again, Rayan. I'm a bit worried about my life last night, actually, because my daughter said a few things she shouldn't have said. And I think it might have potentially put me on the fucking naughty step again for however long. We'll see how the string goes, but I'm pretty sure she said a few things that are a big no-no. And I noticed after she said them, shortly after, there was no new people coming in. And sometimes that carries on and they keep doing it for like, sometimes like a month or two. So I've got to be really careful who I get on, especially if they just kind of say things and don't think, if you know what I mean. But I swear a lot and I say a lot of stuff, but I know what not to say, if you know what I mean. Where some people don't, and they see me swearing a lot, they come as a guest and they think they can say There's certain things you just can't say, right? Like the N word and the F word. And she said that a few times. Hello from Philadelphia, how you doing, Tommy? Being honest, I swear all these disgusting things that American streamers do is bonkers, whilst chilled, down-to-earth streamers like you have their algorithms stacked against you. I find the best thing to do is not overly think about it. I have my moments where sometimes I do all right, you know. At the end of the day, it's a lot easier if you're an attractive lady or if you're doing something really stupid. People are going to comment, aren't they? They're going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? And then they're going to watch for a bit just to watch you make a tit of yourself. Because I've noticed when I do characters, I'll get more views than when I'm actually myself. Because my characters are kind of out there and a bit weird, if you like. That's not why I do them, but I have noticed that when I do the characters, I do tend to get more views a lot of the time. Not all the time. Where's Cecil Wimbuff? He's having a bum. How you doing, Shane? Welcome in, mate. Sorry I didn't catch what part of UK you're from. Originally from South East London, but I live in Kent now. Handsome man in my country. Handsomest man in my country. How you doing, Edward? Yeah, I have got a keg on. I've got the Francis Sky on, but I fancied a few lagers, so I only had tinned ones. I've got some more kegs coming tomorrow, I think. Monster Punjabi, how you doing, Nenny? Bye. Oh, hello and bye. Cheers, mate. Bash. Kent, no dos is it? White boy dosser. No grey beard today. Grey beard? What are you talking about? Anybody got the old schlag emoji? If you remember. Remember when I done that one? That was a grey beard. The characters are funny. I thought you might be Indian. You're not the only one, mate. I think the one that seems to get a lot of people is Cecil, actually, and Randy. A lot of people believe they're real. I'm a bit worried at how good I do a gay guy. Actually, there was a guy I made friends with yesterday when I was briefly played Cecil for a little while, and he was watched the other night as well. And he said, like, literally, as a gay guy, I thought you was gay. Good question. What does the green label man? Sorry. What does the green label man? What? I don't know what you mean, if I'm honest. You should try Fifth Element IPA from Croatia. I have tried a few Croatian craft beers. I forget the name of the brewery. Is it something Gardens? And they've always been nice, actually. What green label? Beer and gear go well together, don't they? Not for me. I don't touch none of that shit anymore. Do you make much money doing this? It varies a lot. Callum, if I'm honest, off of YouTube itself, very, very little. Sometimes people are very generous and they become members of the channel and they send super chats and stuff like that. And sometimes, yeah, very good money. Sometimes nothing. It sort of goes in swings and roundabouts. You know what I mean? You never know. Sometimes you literally make nothing. It's pretty much all funded by the people that watch, if you like. Because I swear and stuff like that, my content gets demonetized. So that means you don't make no money off adverts or anything like that from YouTube. I could be the Garden Brewery, that's it. If I was really good and didn't swear, then yes, you do make money off adverts and stuff. But I don't put adverts on my lives because I swear and stuff. How you doing, Jessica? Yes, I can see your message. Welcome in. Yes, I've got kids, Callum. What does the green label mean? People names. Tyler, can you turn that down, mate? Because your brother's in bed and can't have the mic. What does the green label mean? People's name is. Oh, I see what you mean now. It means they're a member of the channel, Rella. Green people are members and blue people are moderators. but you can also get a member that's a moderator. The same as a little badge. If you see the little badge next to their names, like Ema there, she's got a little badge that says BOSH. She's a member. And then there's another sign that's like Twin has got a badge that says Beer Monster. They're different tiers of memberships, represent different badges. Do I like footy? Yes, but I'm not mad about it like I used to be. I still follow the results and that and the transfers and all that, but I don't really watch it that much anymore. I just don't really find the time for it, to be honest. Wonder what social workers would do. You might need a drug test. If I had a drug test, I'd be fine because I don't do no drugs, apart from prescribed ones. Okay, I'd love to become a member. I'm fairly new to live streaming side of YouTube. See, well, to become a member, you have to pay for it. Like there's 3 different tiers. It's from 99p a month, and you get like little emojis and stuff that you can send when you're a member. And you know, there's a delay on the chat. I don't know if anybody's tried sending a message, and it sort of said the stream's in slow mode. If you're a member, you can just type as much as you like. Because sometimes if there's a lot of people in, they start spamming the chat, and you can't actually read the members' chat. So I do like that they do that with the members. Membership is 99p a month for the cheapest one, George. That's the cheapest I can make it. Join the club. BOSH! The Stonic Man, welcome in. Mate, you keep sniffing, and if you don't know, it's annoying as fuck. I can't help it, Callum. I can't help it. I've got anxiety. That's something I do when I'm anxious. Are those lights from Temu, boss? No, they're not actually from Temu. They're from Home Bargains. For a change. I forgot to tell them down. No, I'll tell them down. Slow them down a bit. Hey. I don't think that's helping. Maybe I should put them on one colour. Should I go red? Maybe we should go green. Because I'm wearing green. There you go. That's a bit less annoying, isn't it? I have my swollen feet with blood spots for about a month now. I'll have to go to the doctors to get it sorted soon. When it gets hot, my feet will be burning off. Oh, man. That sounds horrible, mate. That sounds horrible. This is like the OG t-shirt, this one, for me. I had this channel, I think it's the only t-shirt I've still got since when I first started, before I even started the channel. And I had it a couple of years before that as well. You know, does anybody have them t-shirts? They just last and last and last. And it ain't because you never wear them, like you literally wear them almost whenever they're washed and ready to wear again. But they just, the Adidas is starting to peel off a little bit, but slightly. You get a bit attached to it though, and you don't want to throw them away, kind of thing. I haven't seen L Dog in weeks. It was in last night, Emo. It was in last night. I think he joined when you win a kip. But I think he's not that happy with me as well. He doesn't like Tina, does he? And I made Tina a mod, so. But he's got no reason to not like her, other than he just has a feeling, and that's what annoys me about him. He has the same as we did with you, Ema. And it's like I've spoke to Tina on the phone. She's definitely a girl, and she sounds dead nice. And for some reason, people think she's against me. I'm sorry, if somebody is against me, she sent me £500 about a week ago on one live stream. If I need to worry about someone like that, I hate to think about the real people I'll have to worry about. I mean, Jesus. Rella, BOSH, thank you very much for joining the membership. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Beer Monster crew, BOSH. Welcome to the BOSH fam. Welcome aboard, Rella. Appreciate that. Loved it, Andrew Tate doll. Andrew Tate doll. Ema, Jessica. I think they're supposed to be for lunches, Callum, but I don't know, just have what you want. Can't be asked to say no. It's just wish my earnings was exactly. I mean, seriously, man, what is people's problems? And this is the whole thing. What's going on with people like Jennifer and all that as well? They actually think that Tina's out there to hurt my channel, and Damon, and they're literally two of the nicest people. I just don't understand it. And always a good test of someone's loyalty, I find, is if they're a moderator and you remove their moderator, how they react. And I tend to find the ones that just enjoy watching the channel and they're not just like power mad mods, if you like, actually don't care. And Tina was a mod before and I removed her because she wasn't active enough. I didn't have an issue with her. I just said, if you ever start watching again, I'll make you a mod again, and she did. So I did. But she, she still done her thing and watched and that when she could. You are watchable. Thank you, Lewis. Appreciate that, mate. Wait, how do we upgrade the membership? I pressed the wrong tier membership thing. Disappeared. I'm not too sure, if I'm honest, Rella. I think you just perhaps hit the button again and then have a look, see what comes up. Yeah, I removed Jen's moderator because she's talking shit behind me. I don't think she's going to watch again because I've seen some of the messages she's been sending to people about me. Literally, she thinks that I'm stupid and that Tina and Damon are Gabby and Jesus, and I'm just in it for the money these days. I've read the messages. So yeah, Ema, you get catfished. No, it was actually SD. It was actually Ema as well. She's got another account because somebody accidentally banned her on another channel, and they didn't know how to unban her, so she just made up another account with a different picture. Does that make sense? But yeah, we all thought she was being catfished, but she weren't. No, you haven't. You know what I was on about the other day, Ema, when I said there was a fake you that came in? It's just Ema's other account. What happened to Keith? Keith still watches. Keith was in last night. Nobody came in here pretending to be you. Sounds dramatic. Yeah, it does my head in. The dramas, they do my head in. It's like, the way I look at it, sometimes you might think, is that person for real? But unless you've got any proof or something, don't start chatting shit because you don't know. And I've learnt that myself, actually. Stand up, brother. No. We're all here for the drama. I can't stand it. I don't mind a little bit of drama while I'm live. But when it bothers me is when I'm not live. And I'm just constantly getting messages. He said, she said, they said. And when I'm not live, and then spending time with my family, I just want to do that. I just want to spend time with my family. I don't mind getting the odd messages from people and that, but messages about drama, it's like, oh, fuck off, do you know? Where's all the mob tonight? Not too many. To be fair, I don't normally do Sundays. I just sometimes do them. So Sundays are normally a bit quieter. So I thought, for that reason, I'll just come in as myself and just have like a bit more of a chilled one, you know? A bit more of a chat, less singing and dancing and characters, and just chill out and just have a few beers and a bit of a chat, you know? If my best friend had a mum like Ema, I swear to God. I think he's saying you're attractive. SD are going to have one in a bit. Favourite beer? I love Chimay. I don't have a favourite. I have lots of favourites. I've tried so many. We have like a channel where I review beers. As you know, I kind of put them in tier lists in my head, and there's loads of top tier beers that I've tried. I couldn't possibly. I'd say my kind of maybe the beer. If I had the opportunity to have whatever beer I liked whenever I wanted, One of the beers I probably would drink the most would probably be Pilsner Urquell, because it's a lager. It's sort of, you can drink it all year round. It's not overly strong. You can session it. It's got plenty of flavour, and I just really like it. But it depends on the situation. If I'm like, if I was in the, I don't really do this, but if I was just having one or two, I'd probably go for something strong. But I don't really do that. But if I was more of that kind of drinker, I would. I like to have some beers with you at a pub. Jude Jub. Well, I'm doing a meet-up this year, actually. And anybody's welcome to come if you want to come. But obviously, I might not live near you, you know. Do I drink beer every day? No, not every day. I only drink beer when I'm live, which is 3 or 4 times a week. Other than that, I don't drink. I won't be drinking nothing tomorrow. Even though I'm a girl, babe. Oh, you're a bisexual girl. Ah, I see. Like my daughter that was on last night. I call it greedy. But yeah, she's bisexual. Yeah, SD's coming to the meet-up. No, you haven't, Callum, because I've never said it. I say the N-word every day, mate. He's just American. I'm not American. British white boy. But yeah, welcome in, my friend. I want me to send it to you as proof. Go for it, mate. Go for it, because I know I've not said it. Hey, Adam, it's 38 degrees. Wow. I'm thinking of driving. Oh, I can't blame you, mate. That's crazy. That's the sort of temperature I'm going to have to put up with when I go to Egypt, mate. It's going to be at sort of 38 to mid-40s. 38 is like minimum, pretty much. My dad says I'm greedy too. That's so crazy you said that your daughter to your daughter. But then again, after thinking about it, we really are greedy. Yeah, basically you shag anything. You don't care what organs they've got. No, not anything. Yeah, as long as you like their face or their personality or whatever, I don't know. Remember 8 Fosters for a father. Oh my days. Fosters, Andrew. It was 98. So there's something fishy going on with the weather, isn't there? I wonder if it is global warming or whatever, because it's definitely, like the last sort of 5 or 10 years, the summers are definitely getting hotter, and the longer as well. Callum, I know I haven't said it, so I'm really not worried about you being a troll. No, I didn't. And I'm on the border of Florida and Alabama. Stays hot there. Yeah, it's like hot all year round, isn't it? Go for it, Callum. Go for it, mate. 38 is reasonable in dry heat with some breeze. Breeze helps a lot, doesn't it? But today was, although it was quite hot today, it wasn't massively hot here. Not as hot as it has been the last 3 weeks. It was actually a bit more cool today. It's more sort of 28. But we was right next to, not a beach, but like a river that connects to the sea. And there was a nice breeze coming from it. It was a lot more bearable. Sneered, lol, dude, you need to visit. We have lots of historical forts and keep our European traditions going around here. That's cool. Cannon Way being such a need for you, absolute well. You know, mate. Some people, Jesus. 98 is basically 37. Yeah, I mean, that is hot, isn't it? I remember we had, I think it was about 4 years ago. I was on a like caravan holiday with my family, and we had the hottest day ever recorded in the UK. It was 40 something. And we went to the beach, And we lasted about 15 minutes, and we were just like, fuck this. And we went, it was absolutely ridiculous. You couldn't even breathe. It was just horrendous. It was absolutely unbearable. Whether it's mountains get 1,000 feet up the mountains. Stay away from Kevin, Michael. What are you talking about, mate? Night boys, what, like real life job? Nothing at the minute, but I used to be a bricklayer. I'm a qualified bricklayer. And I've done like some electrical engineering work as well. Beach really sucks without shade. Don't like going until the end of August. And the sharks hear it everywhere. Whee! I COVID on that record day. Sweating my tits off. With a fever too. It was fucking awful. Oh, sod damn COVID on that day. Remember me, I was here last night when you were at the pub. Welcome back then, mate. Liliana, hello, welcome in, Lily. I don't know how it's going to be able to breathe or handle this heat without alcohol. I get off at 7 p.m, then it's beer time. Bosh to that, bro. What beers you got in, mate? Tyler, I told you to come off the mic, didn't I? Right, now you can come off the PlayStation altogether because you didn't listen like I asked you, did you? And you can go to bed. I hate it when they do that. You tell your kid, come off the mic, and they don't listen. And I know what happens. Then you get banned and you go to bed. But they do it anyway. Like, you think I can't hear you? Jesus. Night boys. Am I an alcoholic? No, I wouldn't say I am, no. I don't have to drink. I take days off. I drink 3 or 4 nights a week. And I don't touch any alcohol during the day. I drink when I'm live. And only when I'm live. Any other time, I'm just spending time with family and all that. Shark attacks are so rare, yeah. You're more likely to die in a plane crash or road accident or whatever, aren't you? Budweiser. What's your favourite beer that I've ever tried? I don't have one. I've tried so many, I don't really know. It's 4 p.m. Hamilton. Where's your turban, Rundy? I can't find my turban, mate. Rundy lost his turban, cuz. Well, I'm from South East London originally, mate. I wish I could be there for your birthday. I live about 300 miles. Wow. No, I completely understand that, Leon. I don't expect anybody to come, but like the invite is there. Most of the people that come are probably going to come because they live quite near, right? And I get that. I was in Amsterdam, asked for a vodka and coke. I got Smirnoff and a line of Charlie. Only drink when you're alive, but I've seen an 8-hour stream. Yeah, to be fair, I've done some very long ones. Can't deny that. I've done some very long sessions. It's a video games. Sometimes you... You were funny last night. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Culvo, mate. Welcome in. From Woolwich. That's right next to where I'm originally from. Like Thames Mead Everwood area. What a shithole that is now. We need an international drink day. course he can. Mr. Woody 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 McGiad, on the Manabachika. Mr. Woody 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 McGiad, on the Manabachika. Yeah. It don't quite hit the same, but of course I can still sing it. Maybe far hopping stream might be fun, but possibly it's difficult doing stuff like that because I've got a lot of children and a family. It's difficult just to say I'm going to fuck off for the day and go on a pub crawl and just leave my missus to deal with all the kids herself because you know they're kind of a two-person job. A lot, I can't lie. Hey, let's go, BOSH. Where's the rainbow? What, the gay boy, the gay character is, that's all. Oh, behave yourself. Respect. I mean, occasionally, yeah. I mean, I have done a video before where I went to folk place called Folkestone, and I've done the pubs and bars of Folkestone, and I just went round as many different pubs as I could in Folkestone within about 3 or 4 hours that I had. I just popped in, had a pint or two in each one, and then made a video of it. Is that how you talk in public? What, how I'm talking now? How I'm talking now, yeah. Iranian missiles on its way to America. That'll probably the last missiles they ever send, if they are. Wait, I forgot to say this. BOSH! Recognise. Do you have a PO box by any chance? Unfortunately, I don't. I would like to get one eventually, but they're quite expensive. I've inquired about one. Well, Mum inquired about one for me, and they want over £40 a month just to have a little box where people can send stuff. I just don't think I would get sent enough stuff for it to warrant paying over £40 a month for. Maybe one day if I had a big enough channel, like, you know. But in a minute, I've only got a fairly small channel. I don't think it would be really... I mean, who knows? Maybe I could try it, like give it a little trial for a few months and see whether it's worth it. Because I could just add it to my channel and perhaps people would want to send stuff. I don't know. Hey there, mate. What is a BOSH? Can mean lots of things. DJ Game, what's up, mate? Welcome in. Wait, you might add £40 a month is, yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? That's what I thought. 40 quid a month. I have gave my address out to a few people that have been watching for a long time. But then something happened once. I won't say what. And I thought, oh, I shouldn't really give my address out anymore, if you know what I mean. Sometimes not everybody's got your best interests at heart, you know what I mean? Be fun seeing you make your own beer. I probably would have had enough room, but we've only got a 3-bedroom house and there's 7 of us that live here. And this is like this little corner of my dining room that's all the room I've really got. Sorry I didn't hang out during the Cecil Winbush live yesterday for longer than a minute. I wanted to watch Charlie, aka Penguin Zero, playing Resident Evil 2, mate. No worries, mate. Stephen, no worries at all, mate. Where's nephew Tommy? He doesn't live with me, but he might make an appearance on Tuesday, which will be the next time I'm live after this evening. Will be Tuesday. If I end up down to Wetherspoons, then I'm sure Tommy will. He likes coming to meet me for a few beers. I'm quite lucky actually with Tommy. My nephew is autistic, but he doesn't get on with many people. So I feel really lucky that he gets on with me, if you know what I mean, because most people we just ain't got the time a day for. He either basically dislikes you or he loves you to bits kind of thing, and I'm lucky. He's always really liked me. Even when he was a little kid, he always used to love coming round to see me and that. El Natural, love it. Hey dear, Mum. No, I was saying earlier, it feels weird to look at the camera and just see me, like, not as a character or anything. That's a good question. He's Londoner, SD. How you doing, Dallas? Brady, welcome in. I'm doing well yourself. Before I forgot being I moved out of Southern Down, just moved in with my best friend here in Newcastle. How's Newcastle? Well, somebody bring a funny cigar. Yeah, somebody brought me a bling Cuban cigar. Paramount, how you doing, mate? Bosh! Good to see you, buddy. How you been, Para? Do you see the point in alcohol-free beer? I've heard there's loads. No, I don't, to be honest with you. I really don't. I mean, if some people like it, fair enough. But, I mean, I've tried a few. If they tasted like the real thing, then maybe. But for me, they just don't. There's good ones and bad ones. But even the good ones, they're still nowhere like having a proper beer for me. Moved out. Oh, you moved out of South London. Oh, don't blame you, mate. Oh, dear. I'm doing good. Thank you, Paramount, mate. Even SD and even says, how you feeling, Mum? Anyway, you feeling better today? I'll be here, mate. Recognise. And everyone puts on a character they want the world to see. Sorry to be so psychological. Yeah, Thameslink neighbourhood are a shithole now. Woolwich is getting... Is it really? See, when I lived... Woolwich was worse than Thameslink neighbourhood. But when I lived in South East London... But I lived there... When I was a kid, it was quite a nice area. And it just got worse and worse and worse. And when I went to secondary school, a load of people were coming over from all different countries and all that. And it just got really violent and rough and... dread to think what it's like now. Bosh, how you doing, GG? Hey, Stephen, what's good, brother? I really think Newcastle isn't a real place. Tell me why. I've seen an elderly lady swinging back and forth here up on time in the unicycle. What the fuck? Keith, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in, mate. But great to be honest, I'm going doctors tomorrow. Is it something antibiotics can help, Mum? Bosh! How you doing, John? Welcome in, my friend. I always wanted to live in toasted someone nomad, so I should wake up early while I can do something to shower and go up the week and do work. I don't actually know the area, to be honest, mate. Thank you, sir. You're welcome, John, mate. Hope you're good, mate. Why are you not black today? Woolwich is getting posh now. No way. That's mental. I could never imagine that the last time I went to Woolwich. Bloody hell. We're too worried to walk through there without getting stabbed. Is it because I was black? It's going to be 35 for next week. Whoa. You can still see... That's mad, but you can still see snow in the mountains. That's mental. No Alibaba hat. No, I've lost it. I don't know where it is. I can't find it. I was looking for it yesterday. I just couldn't find it. I didn't even bother today. I've been out all day, so. But I thought it was about time I just done a live without no characters, to be fair. Just a bit more of a chilled one. Don't give anybody a reason to block you, and you won't get blocked, mate. Simple as that, really. Ali stole his hat back. Carlin and Foster's. Oh, mate. You're so real, bro. You live free, bro. That was Rundy's turban. Take a chance on Rundy. I'm trying a pint of Foster's, Adam, for a few years. Sorted would upset my stomach, but it's fine. Two of the greatest, Fosters and Carlin and Keith. Do you know why you're probably alright with it now, Keith? Because I've lowered the alcohol content. So it's probably a bit more Crohn's friendly for you, I would think. I played is that zombie game? I played a few hours of it. And then I sort of forgot about it for a few months and then never played it again. You put me on timeout. I doubt I did, unless you called me a nonce. And in that case, you bloody deserved it. I only put people on timeout that call me a nonce, generally. Or if they just grate on me and there's no moderators in, and sometimes I get rid of them. Sorry I've been less active lately, mate. Still supporting your channel. Should you're a sound bloke. Cheers, Paramount, mate. No worries, Paramount. One day you'll need to explain to us just how you came about to finding that. I didn't find it. I brought it. All the stuff for all my characters I brought off Temu. I'll get an idea for a character and then I'll look through Temu and I'll try and get ideas of outfits, and then I just buy a load of stuff. Some of them, like Randy's wig cost me, like, I think it's about 25, 30 quid. Just for his wig. But I also brought a wig for Brandy. I only wore it once. I actually wore Randy's wig yesterday and made up. That's Brandy's one. It's just shit. I tried getting one for like 12. That one was about 12 quid and it's just shite. So it does show you get what you pay for sometimes. Randy's one, I got it off Amazon. It's a bit more of a reputable sort of brand. Beer Monster made my night last night. Bosh, no worries, Lee, mate. How you doing, bud? It's only 3.7 now. Yeah, Keith is like proper piss water. So it's, you know, I'm guessing the lower the ABV, the better you'll probably get on with it, mate. Cowboy hat also. I've got a cowboy hat. It's the English chav again. Comb it. No, we tried that. My daughter done me makeup in that yesterday before I went live, and it's just shite. It's just absolutely shite. It doesn't comb very well like Randy's one, and it's not very thick hair, and it just looks so fake. What have I brought and instantly regretted it? The main things that sticks to mind is stuff for me kids that's noisy, like a whistle. Yeah, seemed like an amazing idea at the time. I bought them a whistle, and all I freaking heard all day is a fucking whistle going, and I think I ended up throwing them all in the bin. Fuck that shit. You tell them, like, give the whistle a bloody break or go in the garden and whistle. You know what kids, they don't bloody listen, do they? I warned you, right? It's getting in the bin. Yes, at least I got 3 to choose from now. All of them were pretty tasteless, though. Very true. Temu's coming to the UK. AliExpress is just LED. What? Selling Welsh stuff. Stay away from it. I bought 3 tasteless beers. Not me. Keith did. But Keith's got Crohn's disease, so he can only drink shit beers that don't taste like much and are very low in alcohol. Otherwise, it sets off his Crohn's, and yeah, so he doesn't have a lot to choose from. He tries other stuff, but he just very rarely gets along with it. Mr. White, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. BOSH. GG, Australia. Is your palate changing? Are you gonna go towards more IPA stout? My palate's definitely changed over the time I've done my channel. Because when I first started my channel, I didn't like stouts, apart from Guinness, and I didn't love that. To be fair, I wasn't very keen on IPAs either. It's definitely changing. But the problem is, if I'm honest with you, craft beers are expensive, and I only like the strong ones, if I'm honest. Sometimes I'll try like a 10% craft beer, like something like a triple patty, and I'm like, that is wicked. But it was like 14 quid a can. So you'd expect nothing less than it to blow your balls off with how amazing it is, because it's 14 quid a can. But it's not, you know, the cheap ones that you get in Aldi and Home Bargains and stuff like that. A lot of them are not really up to my. I mean, some of them are okay, but it's just not my thing, I don't think. I do really like a high ABV craft beer, like a triple IPA or something like that. Yes, but I don't like the price tag. And I could only have one or two, and then I'd be like, "Ee," if I was drinking them on live. Maybe 3 or 4, but wouldn't be a very long live. English culture beer, girls claiming grooming gangs, alcoholics, chows, criminals and drunk, homeless, uneducated, backwards. Where are you from, Wash Arse with water? India? Alcohol-free Guinness is supposed to be good for you, mate. Yeah. To be fair, I've never tried it because I'd rather just have the proper Guinness. I forgot you had Murphy's before. Yeah. That's one of the last reviews I've done. Was Murphy's. That was the only beer I think I've reviewed twice. I've had a few featured twice if it's been like a beer battle and stuff, more than once in the channel, but that's the only beer I've actually reviewed twice. Because it disappeared and then came back again, and I just thought we'll see if it's any different. Ain't Batman. Yeah, Sam, I think any more than 4 or 5 is out of the question for me. I think I'm stuck to the light lagers, yeah. And I do like a bit of black in them. Keith, we know you love a bit of black, you dirty Welsh lag. Oh, that's the lager's gone. Well, nearly. I've gone the Weiss beer. After that's all I've got. Plus, you're not gay. Yeah, not gay today. Roots, howdy bro, how's you tonight? Thank you for putting my wife on last night. You what? Keith loves a black woman, yeah. He does, he's got a thing for black women. The fatter the better. I'll be honest, I already bought 2k worth of items off Temu. Surprisingly, nothing to do with clothes. What deal are those? What have you spent £2,000 on Temu? My pregnant wife, she loved being on the stream. Oh. Oh, you're the one who got brandy up the duff. You animal. Beer monster every size from 2 to 31 inch. God, you bought the Marrow one. Oh my God, I see that. I thought nobody would ever buy that. You only go on weekdays. Try a black and tan. Never seen drink in a simple beer. I don't like it. I've tried it, Stephen. I don't want to put no black currant in my Guinness, man. I just prefer it how it is. I don't like sweet stuff. So adding black currant to Guinness is for people that want to sweeten it up a bit, and that's just not me. If you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to double tap your screen. Thank you, Emma. If you're hating the stream, don't forget to double tap the screen to punch Adam in the face. How dare you, Emir? Imagine a new Wingstop with Keith in the shadows on the opposite rooftop with his infrared freaking binoculars. Have you tried Guinness West Indies Porter? Yes, I have tried it, mate. I have tried it. I'm pretty sure. Or is it one of them ones I always think I've tried and I've not? I'm not 100%, but I think I have. I'm only going on weekends. And all jokes aside, I've been trying to help find a part for my brother's rally car. Oh, you got a rally car, awesome. I love shopping like a billionaire. I have brought some shit off Temu, I've got to admit. Some stuff's been alright. For some reason, one of my boys is obsessed with it. Like, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it doesn't really bother me. It bothers me missus, but like, rather than going into the shop and buying some a nice night tracksuit or something, he would rather buy clothes off Temu. Genuinely. Even like Crocs. And they don't want proper Crocs. He wanted Crocs off of Temu. What's that about? I don't know, but he loves it. He's always like, can I have some stuff off Temu? To be fair, they do very kind of different stuff on there. I think that must be what he likes. Read my last comment. Adam thinks this black currant in a black Guinness. How much a child he is. Dark lager or Guinness and a blonde or light beer. Yep. Even that, it's not for me, Stephen. It's not for me. The only thing I really do when it comes to mixing is I'll have a snake bite every now and again to use up some beers I don't like. I'll just snake bite them and they taste different. The kid loves saving money. No, he doesn't actually. He's want all the time, but he wants stuff off Temu. It's so weird. Always love Temu shoes. My heels suit me for malpractice. Damon Syke, BOSH! How you doing, mate? Good to see you, buddy. It's the snogger cock at any time o'clock monster. Good to see you, Damon. How you been, bud? Guinness on Beers of Europe is called Guinness Special Export at 8%. Wow. SD, what type of tools did you get? I've not tried that one, I don't think. Damon in the Hazel Splash. You missed last night, Damon, I think. I was, well, at least the start of it. I was Brandy. I played Brandy Washington for the second time ever. Maybe the second, and that might be the last time ever. I don't know. Potentially. I'm thinking about retiring her. Can you buy a massive women's underwear on Temu? Yes, I would think you can. Because they sell clothes that fit me. So I'm sure they'll sell clothes that fit fat girls as well. One of my guy best friends said he loves giving his mates slops. But it didn't make him gay, apparently. What? Sucking him off? What the fuck? Is that what slops means? You have a few bites last night. Yeah, I know. I can help Jim. It was a bit awkward though. I think it might have. It wasn't so much me playing the character. It's me bleeding daughter. Has no bleeding filter. She kept saying the F word. And I noticed that when she said it a few times, it just went, and no new people were coming in. So yeah, I've got to be really careful of that, because if it was just, it seems to not just affect that one live, it seems to put you on the naughty step, sometimes for a period of time that could be months or so. You've seen that happen to me before. Do you know if there are used as keep touching dirty Welsh stag? I doubt it. Maybe it's not something I've ever searched. Keith, give it a go, mate. When I know sexual tools, I bought a little electronic gadget like cable tone screwdriver sets. I was thinking about getting a socket set off there, actually. I need a socket set. SD bought like a dark horse. Wouldn't be surprised if you build toys off Temu. They sell some good drill laws. I need to change my filter in my E6 to make me cough. Damien, should Keith lurk around a retail park, KFC or town centre, or a brand of Asian chicken shops? Why can't you say bunch of sticks? Yeah, I've read, from what I've heard, that's a big no-no, that word. In fact, it's probably as bad as, potentially even worse than the N-word. And so, of course, she get fucking sounded, didn't she? Does anyone know how I get the penny offers on Temu? I think you just download the app and they just spam you daily full of like offers, pretty much. Then when you finish shopping, they'll spam you again. Oh, buy one more thing and we'll do this and that. I reckon you could do a dusting of 11 secret spices to get any black woman to follow you. Link's secret spice. Source code, how you doing, mate? Good evening to you, buddy. Welcome in. That was the first unit of money. How gay they're acting. SD, how's everything going, bro? Call my friends a bundle of sticks all the time. Don't worry, we're all queens. Right, I'm gonna have a Weiss beer. I think I changed this last night. This might be the first pour. And I fucking hurt my shoulder changing the keg. I've got a dodgy shoulder. I'm waiting to have physiotherapy. And I forgot about it and picked up the keg with my bad arm, and it just went again. But I'm supposed to be going like, what is it? In like a week's time, but I've got to cancel it for some reason. So I've just keep suffering for now. Alessandro Del Piero, how you doing, mate? You are fucking long time no see, buddy. How you doing, mate? Good to see you, bud. How you been? I remember you, mate. Soon as the weather cools down and I fix the punchy on my bike, I'll be back on my rounds too. Bloody heat at the moment, especially with my Lycra. Keith in Lycra. There's a sight to behold. Right, let's fill up a new coil for my vape, because I don't know if I'm coming down with a cough, or it might just be that my coil's on its way out. I think it's that, to be fair. We'll leave that for 10 minutes to soak up all the coil. That's a good way of making your coils last longer with your vapor. I'll put the liquid in, I'll take a couple of dry tokes on it, and then just leave it for 10 minutes so that it absorbs all the liquid, and then the coil tends to last a lot longer. What it does for me. Jump, jump. Oh, jupe, jump. Penis kisser. Jonathan, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Cats are under my house. Guys, probably fuck. Yeah, that's what I think. Sometimes, you know, and it's just like, oh, but sometimes they kind of semi-go. Like, sometimes you're right, and then you get a bit of a rough one. It's like they die slowly, if you know what I mean, and you persevere until you give up, sort of thing. FDO friends of animal. Andreas in the house, BOSH. All the chicken joints in Wales have a key. I've stopped eating fried chicken, actually. I like it, but it's I don't know why. It seems to make us ill whenever we have it, whether it's KFC or like some random other chicken shop. It just seems to make us feel like shit. Me and Lisa, I don't know why. It's crap food anyway, isn't it? So next, slushy ideas. I've been slacking on the videos, lately, I know. You doing, BOSH, man? I'm doing good. Use your man yourself. Your friend requested me, but I ain't seen it yet. When was that, SD? Is there a way you can put a little note saying that it's SD? Because I get lots, honestly, and I tend not to accept them unless I know the person. Otherwise, you get a lot of fucking spam. I used to just accept everyone, and then I just noticed that I was just constantly getting spammed. Homemade KFC, but yeah, I've done that before, actually, but I've done it in the air fryer, and it was very good, actually. But I added a bit too much white pepper. I followed like a recipe. Someone who said on YouTube or something, they got the recipe. I followed it, but I didn't have nice scales, so I just a bit of that, you know. I put a bit too much pepper in, but it was very nice, actually, and a lot healthier. Mackey's is better than KFC. Oh, Rella. Mackey's is shit. I messaged you and he didn't reply. Let me check. Oh, SD. Maybe try sending it again. I don't use Facebook or anything. Really, really good. Have you ever salted or peppered a drink? Yeah. Both. Do you not remember some of the shit Andrew Stevens used to get me to do? I've put a tin of tomatoes in a beer, topped up with milk, salt, pepper, freaking chocolate spread, anything you can think of, mate. And danned it. Oh, nah. Only time Mackey's is good is at 3 AM or on a Sunday after a drink. I mean, there's a place for it, isn't there, you know? Sometimes you're just hungover. To be fair, I think the thing I probably like best is probably the sausage McMuffin, sausage and egg McMuffin. If I'm hanging. Sometimes that goes with a milkshake. Kind of weird combo. What beer is it? It's a Franziskaner Weiss beer. It's the same as the glassware. It's a German wheat beer. We won't talk about what you paid me for. Does the name Shanice ring any bells? That dude. Shanice, no. BOSH drinking good Al. Japan man, what are you doing, mate? I'm drinking Franziskaner. It's a German Weiss beer. I watched that tuna live. I didn't puke, but you made me almost puke about 4 times. Harvey, no. The turban is still mysteriously vanished. I can still sing the song though. Mr. Holy McNear, this only man the batchical heat. Mr. Holy McNear, this only man the batchical. Nice. Bro, you're cringe. And you're racist too. Well, if that's what you think of me, feel free to fuck off. Dude, it's funny, you sound racist, but I've got loads of Indian people that watch me and find it funny. Are you Indian? Probably not. But you find it racist. Isn't that funny? I'm on SD Oma 8% for less than €3. Can. Classic excuse. I'll bet there's at least 1 or 2 Indians in here right now that are watching me. Dude, you're super funny. Thank you, Japan man. Still, it's called having a sense of humour, not just looking for something to complain about. Oh, you're racist. Oh, you're homophobic or thisophobic, Islamophobic. What the fuck is that one I keep hearing? Islamophobic. What the fuck is that shit? It's like, really? I'm not Muslim. Oh, you're Islamophobic, cuz. No, I'm just not religious, mate. All these people call me racist are just avalafophobic. Or avalafist. SD, I'll put a comment in Adam's latest post. If you've got SD then as well, yeah, if you could let me know who he is, and then I'll... So I won't bring it up again, but I still can't believe the regulars have disappeared even in the few months since I've joined. Does it happen? Does it happen often? Not really. Not really. You always get the odd people that come and go. I think that's just life, innit? Even if it was a real pub, you'd get people that just find something else they prefer watching, another channel they prefer watching, or just stop watching YouTube, or take a break from social media, or get a bit busy in their life. But yeah, sometimes you get drama. You do get drama. It has happened before. It is what it is. It happens. Sometimes I've got to do what I think's best for my channel, and it upsets people or whatever, and then people turn on you. But if I think people are talking shit about me, I'm normally right, because I normally have some kind of evidence before I think that. Not like some people who start saying people are not real and stuff like that. And you're like, what makes you think that? Just got a feeling. That annoys me. Just got a feeling. Or like, can't really go much off that, can you? Is your racist, guys? How you doing, Reese Krispies? Flush. How you doing, Kieran? Welcome, mate. Bosh. People fish for this shit. Jessica Rabina. I'm not racist. I hate everyone equally. Bear Monster. Don't listen to him. I'm half Indian myself on my mum's side. The way you pronounced it is the closest any of us have tried. There's a few Indian people that say that, actually. I'm Indian, mate, and even I can't sing that song. I know I can't sing it right, but I can get closer than a lot of Indians can. I think being racist, if for example, I said, I fucking hate that race, or just because they're that race. I don't think singing a song from a different culture or a different race or religion or country or whatever, or mimicking them or whatever, I don't think that's racist. I think racist is hating someone or something just because they're that. Just you hate every Indian person in the world just because they're Indian. I think that's racist. I don't think singing an Indian song is racist, but that's just me. YouTube ads draining. You getting ads on my video? Summit. Is that you, Samit? Is that USD? Stay true to yourself. That's it. That's what I've been doing. At the end of the day, all these people that come in here and call me racist probably report me as well. And the fact that I haven't been banned gives me some hope for this world. Especially when my channel is beer and comedy based. I think YouTube understands that, to be fair. Every YouTube live I've watches longer than 30 minutes. There's drama in the circle. Yeah. Trust your gut. Bosh. I just don't get the thing with Jennifer and all that. I've spoke to you about it because I think I'm just going to throw it out. Why keep it? Why not talk about it? Because I think it's pathetic. Damon and Tina, two of the people that support my channel more than anybody, are apparently fake. One's Gabby and one's Jesus. Gabby and Jesus, if you remember that, neither one of them ever donated a single penny. Even through their whole, oh yeah, we've met on your pub and all that. It was just never a thing. They were just trolls. Forget about just the donations. Damon and Tina do a lot for the channel. They're really friendly to people that come in. They get involved with the chat. They support the channel financially. They speak to me off the channel, ask if I'm all right, if they've got a feeling I'm going through a bit of a hard time or whatever. They're good people. I don't get it. I've spoke to them both on the phone. They're definitely who they say they are. Yeah, I'm stupid, and I don't see it. And I think it's crazy. The funny thing is as well, I don't know whether it was Jennifer that's done this or who's done it, but I did hear on Rate My... Well, somebody said something to Rate My Beer. They've been trying to stir the pot up a bit. And to be fair, Rate My Beer said, Paul said, me and Adam are cool now. I don't want to hear any of this shit or whatever. But somebody put a comment in their chat saying, apparently all Adam's moderators have jumped ship and are fed up with him and he's only in it for the money now. I wonder who's been stirring the pot, because actually I removed my moderators myself. That was my decision. They didn't jump ship. They chose to jump ship because I removed them as moderators. That's a completely different thing than what they're spreading around. Could just be one of them, not accusing anybody, but just saying. And that's what happens, isn't it? Did I mean, yeah, Jim, you all right, mate? Sorry if I missed a comment or something. Danny, hello, sweetheart. How you doing, mate? I'll get their spanners all wonky. Paramount will put a screw in the screwdriver. No, they're not wrong. Your attempts are better than the majority of us. It's not racialist, brother. It's the intent behind it. Exactly that. Exactly that. And I've got no problem with anyone. I just like having a laugh. I don't mean to... If an actual Indian person said, oh yeah, I don't like it when you say that, then I'll take that into consideration. If it's about an Indian joke, or if a gay person said, you know, that's a bit hurtful what you said there, I'll be like, okay, right. You know, if ever I do overstep the mark, I'll try not to do it again, because that's not my intentions. You know what I mean? How you doing, Narco? BOSH! What am I drinking tonight? Franziskaner Vice Beer. At the minute, I had a couple of Aldi lagers earlier. YouTube Premium, best $12.99 you'll ever spend if you watch a lot of YouTube. I'm surprised there's still adverts on this video, if I'm honest. Very surprised. Even had what? Oh, I'm on someone. You are so racist, Raymond Fifth. Play with a multicultural group, and the sheer amount of racism we give each other is hilarious. That's exactly it. And it's whether, I mean, you've seen, I can take a joke. People can call me fat, ugly, whatever. I can take a joke. So it's, sometimes you get people that they say all this to other people, but then if someone jokes about their race or whatever, they can't take it. And that's, if you're going to dish it out, you've got to be able to take it, you know, as well. Yourself, Dad, son. The Indians are actually, what? Your shit. Only judge it for less than 30 seconds. Time will tell. Do you trust me? Well, I don't have any reason not to trust you, Jim. People need to understand that your entertainment isn't racist at all. Racism starts when people are anti-black, white, and anything along those lines. Yeah, and in a way, I'm actually trying to do the opposite. I'm trying to bring back the days when it was okay to have a laugh about you joking about races and things like that. Do you know what I mean? Because the clue is in the title. It's a joke. Do you know what I mean? I know there's sad drama. Fucking shocking horror. I didn't see that coming. I even called it out. I said, I'm just waiting for somebody to go onto other channels and start stirring the pot. I even called it out before it happened. There must be at least one of you watching when I said that. I saw them all on one live at the same time. Just at least 4 different people. Damien, Tina, Jesus. And that other one is a bit off. Wish I could grow a beard like that for real. How old are you, Panda? Because to be fair, it wasn't. I mean, we're all different, but me, it wasn't until I was about my mid-20s that I could grow a full beard. It was patchy. It still doesn't grow there. There's still like a few, but yeah, it's actually quite rare though to be able to grow a full beard. Seeing this whole thing unfold, it's been wild as fuck. Bloody laughable. Only drama when you acknowledge it, yeah. But the only reason I talk about it though is because there are people that come in and they're like, "What's happened to this person? What's happened to that person?" So it kind of lets everybody know my side before they start, because what they do is they talk to everyone and try and like turn them against me, if that makes sense. They like message people, "Oh, this is what I think about being a monster," and they try and like get them in their little crew, if you like. So I think it's important for me to say how it is from my point of view, in case they try and do that to anybody else, if that makes sense. No adverts when you're live. Yeah, there ain't normally. I'm the whiskey mate. Went out for lunch at a pub at 4 p.m. and had 4 pints and a massive meal. I'm still stuffed. Lovely, mate. What did you have? What pub grub did you have, Kieran? Maybe a new character who is parody of a racist, but with lots of sores on his face, called racist. Fucking hell. If you're gonna dish it out, you gotta be able to take it. That's quite and plays a game. Damon, you fucker. I don't know. I'm offended by people who get offended by you pretending to be offensive. Adam is Mr. Holy, huge advocate for the Indians. Do you know what? Since I started playing Rundi, I've made a lot of fucking Indian friends, actually. It's been amazing. I've literally, genuinely had, some of you might have even seen it yourself in the chat, but I've had it off of chat, messages and that. Indians literally inviting me to India, offering to pay for my flights and stay at their house and give me a tour around India. All sorts. I mean, you don't know who to believe and who's just like fucking pulling your leg or whatever. But I've even had somebody who reckons they're to do with like the entertainment thing in India and all that. And they're like, the Indians would love you. We need to get you on stage in India and all that. I'm thinking, probably chatting shit, but you don't know, do you? David, I think this is just him accepting his true nature. Apparently, I don't think Adam said the word. I think he said avocado. People offended on other people's behalf is the worst. Yeah. I mean, I'm not stupid. At the end of the day, people might think I'm stupid because I play all these characters, but I'm not stupid. I know how popular Jennifer is. And I knew that it was going to cause problems by removing her as a mod. But I still thought it was the right thing to do for my channel because I thought she was causing more harm than good eventually. I don't dislike her, but, you know, she could be a bit fiery. And I feel like sometimes she was banning people for her own entertainment rather than they'd actually done anything wrong. And as a moderator, I don't think she was setting the best example sometimes, you know. It's a local pub that's owned by Himalayan people. They do really nice curry style roasts. What is a curry style roast? Well, like a roast, but with a little bit of curry instead of like your meat and curries. Good food. Sounds nice. Imagine Rundi live from Bombay. YouTube, no. I watched Ice Show Speed's 8-hour live stream. Recognize. Honey, I'm home in 10 minutes from the path for me. I'm offended. Yeah, that's your problem, isn't it, if you're offended? That's what you start saying to people. You racist bastard. I once went to school for foreign guys. Yard man, how you doing, mate? Long time no see, buddy. Welcome in. Oi, geezer. Good to see you again, mate. Hope you're being well, mate. I'm a good mod. Yeah, Paramount, you are a good mod, actually. And again, it was nothing. It's not because I don't like her. I'd done the same thing for Tina before. And then she started watching more. I was lucky if she would come in once every 2 weeks. So I removed her mod. But then she started watching more regularly. And I was seeing her a few times a week. So I remodded her. It wasn't because of that guy that night going, oh yeah, Tina would make a good mod, blah, blah, blah. I spoke to Tina on the phone earlier that day, which is why I remodded her. And she said that she would be able to watch a bit more because she mods for a lot of channels. So she's only got so much time. Do you know what I mean? But she doesn't do as many, I think, as she did once a while back, sort of thing. She's dropped a few, so. Shout about Jen, she was always here from the start too. Yeah, it is a shame. And like I say, I don't dislike her, but she has been talking shit behind my back to people, and I know that for a fact. It's not I had a feeling for a while, and then I've seen stuff I know for a fact. I've seen messages, I know for a fact what she's been saying about me. I don't get that Damon and apparently I don't get that Damon and Tina are really Gabby and Jesus, and I'm only in it for the money these days, and like lots of not very nice things that she's never once said to me. She's got me on Messenger. If she thought I was drifting the wrong way or something like that, she could have spoke to me about it, but she just chose to speak to other people about it behind my back. So I can't have someone like that as a moderator at the end of the day. But the difference is, I didn't act just because I had a feeling as such. I knew. So if anyone was like, Jennifer wouldn't do that, I can go, you want to bet? There's a message. There's another message. Do you know what I mean? Whereas other people just like, oh, I've got a feeling this person is not real, and I've got a feeling Tina and Damon are Gabby and Jesus. Well, where's the proof? Show me some proof, and I go, fucking hell, you're onto something there. There's no such thing as a trans because the success rate is 0. Modding is a full time for some people. I remember what your first ever live. It's mad, isn't it, Kieran? And I remember you being there, mate. And I've always appreciated it for that, mate. And Kieran never caused any dramas ever. And you've probably seen so much change since then. Zombie gone now. I remember you having drama with him. Killer and John. I removed Killer and Jennifer's mods, and Damon's, and Parramatta's, and one or two others, but they're all for different reasons. Parramatta was just activity, and I felt that there was a drama between Damon, Jennifer, and Killer, pretty much. And I even said, basically, all I'm getting back from Killer and Jennifer is suspicions of this and suspicions of that, and it's causing drama. All I've got from Damon is just facts, or just no drama. He's not even talking shit about him. He was like, I'll quite happily. Damon's answer to me was, I'll quite happily block them both, and then there's no drama, is there? But Killer and Jennifer didn't want to do that. They just want to keep stirring the pot. So I got the most mature response from Damon. So yeah, basically had to pick, if you like. I've done what I thought was best for my channel. Damon isn't. No, actually, it was the other way around. I think Damon's Gabby and Damon's Gabby and Tina's Jesus. But at the end of the day, right? If Killer and Jen said, look, let's move on from it. Made peace with Damon and everybody just, let's just fucking go back to having a laugh like we used to. Kushti, that would be the best. Do you know what I mean? But we'll just see what happens. That's all you can do. I'll send you a video of my accounts. I don't care what they say about me. I know I know you are, Damon. Genuinely comes on the. That's it. He comes on the lines. We know what Damon's about. Yes, he's a wind-up merchant. Yes, he's a piss taker, but he's definitely real. If Damon thinks something about you, he's probably gonna tell you, right? And not just think it. He's probably gonna tell you to your face. If you've done something that's pissed him off, I think if I'd done something, I think if Damon, for example, what Jennifer thought, I'm only in it for the money nowadays. That's her opinion, fine. I think if Damon thought that about me, he would actually probably talk to me off live and say, look, Ad, you know, just letting you know. Do you know what I mean? I think he would tell me. If that makes sense. Rather than go around telling everybody else. And at the end of the day, I don't ask for it. If people donate, thank you very much. I don't expect it. I'll quite happily, and I've done it loads of times, sat here 5-6 hours, sometimes longer. I've had no super chats, and I've genuinely enjoyed myself. That's not what I'm about at all. Maybe it's because I'm playing characters, maybe that's what they think, but I've always wanted to do stuff like that, which I've said before, I've just not had the confidence. I'm just getting more confident, so you're actually seeing more of my personality come out. Not like, I'm going to play this character because I think it's going to make me money. It's not like that at all. Just be nice, people. Life's too short. That's it. I wouldn't be Gabby. I'd be Amanda. I forgot to open my mouth wide enough. I just dinged my tooth. Did you hear that? Oh, proper cock. That's it. And he even knows it. And I watched the England and Wales women's game. Was a good watch. I've been enjoying the women's football this weekend. No, I've never really watched women's football, actually. I don't really even watch men's football anymore. There's a joke. How'd you get a nun pregnant? Go for it, Chris. Don't say Jennifer's falling out of you. Well, yeah, I suppose so, yeah. Well, she doesn't want to watch anymore. So, that's fine. Damon has been a member for 6 months. BOSH! Stop strangling me for my membership. Thank you very much, Damon, for supporting the channel for 6 months. You legend, mate. I really appreciate you, man. I really do. I mean, that's quite a long fucking act you got going on there, mate, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Or should I call you Gabby? That's it. People will never donate to try and... It's another thing I got a lot from Killer. Apparently, Damon and Tina donate to me to lick my ass. What the fuck do they get out of sending me money? They don't get nothing. They could spend it on themselves or on whatever they want. They don't get nothing out of sending me money, other than they must enjoy the channel and they want to help support me on my YouTube journey. Like, what they possibly get out of it? I mean, to be fair, if you're trying to lick someone's ass, you know, you could send them a fiver every now and again. You know, these guys really support the channel in a big way. It couldn't possibly be just to lick my ass. That's just ridiculous. I'm a 43. How much do I weigh and how tall are you? What, you fancy your bum? Jesus. Definitely fancies a bum. And Ema's been a bit once over 2 months as well. Bosh! Thank you, Ema. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But everyone's showing off now. Steve's like, fuck you, bloody. I've been a member for 10 months, cuz. Thank you very much. Steve with a 10 months. Bosh! Time flies, doesn't it? That's crazy. Thank you for boshing the very loyal members. Sorry, only 2 months. Ema, what are you worried about? You've only been watching for a few months. You can't be a member longer than you've been watching, can you? I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's just social security number. Bash. We love you dearly. Thank you, Stephen, mate. Stephen fucking our asses. Stephen just fucking got his marrow out and slapped you both around the cheek. Bosh, memberships. Yeah, I think what that is, am I right in thinking, if you're a member, every month it kind of gives you a chance to kind of have a little brag about how long you've been a member overall. They haven't just bought a membership for 10 months or for 2 months. Once a month, I think they can, for free, just get some recognition that I've been a member for this long. And I love that. I love when YouTube kind of does interactive stuff like that. And I think YouTube needs to do more things like that. I forgot to look about the new leaderboard thing, actually. I got an email about that. There's a new leaderboard system for people that watch your channel. It puts them in a leaderboard somehow. I don't know how it works, but I don't think I've turned it on yet. But you've probably seen it in some other channels. But I've heard that it's a load of shit at the minute anyway, so that each community chat that gives Google money for free. So each community chat there's free gives. I saw I had one give you free money. What? So each community chat that's free gives you Google money for free. I saw I had one. Oh, thank you very much. Bosh! Want to drink a pint, mate? I got a pint dish. But you actually get money from it. Oh, really? Is that new as well? I feel like I'm behind a few minutes. Harvey Potts, what's up, mate? The Hopper in at the Hopper reviews, eh there, mate? Hopper in, not for long, but Hopper in for now at least. How's shit, mate? All good, mate. How you doing, buddy? Are you keeping well? You having a beer tonight, mate? Just about to pour another Frankie myself. I tried it at 6 degrees, which is what they recommend with this new keg. But the last keg I had on, because I had another keg of Frankie on before on this machine, I had it at 3 degrees. And I prefer it at 3 degrees. So I wouldn't go, if you're a perfect draft owner, I always say mess about with the temperatures, because I definitely prefer it at 3 degrees. I mean, that could partially be because of the hot weather, maybe, I don't know. I'll still get the same amount of flavour from it at 3 degrees. I don't use any flavour, so. Harvey, tap the screen. There might be a message on the bottom corner of the screen saying skip to live. Oh, maybe he is behind. Good, actually. However, you're behind a few minutes. I'm about to bum him. Not bad, mate. Just past 3K subs. Bosh, congratulations, mate. That's fantastic. Saturdays, I've had a few beers, mostly shit lagers to cool down. Finished them off with a really shit shot. A really shit stout from Wild Child. I didn't rate it. Oh, congratulations, mate. That's fantastic. Well done, buddy. Everyone got your memberships in. Let's try to push the algorithm as much as we can. I prefer Paul and Vice to Frankie now. Paula's fantastic. I tend to drink Frankie more because they do the Frankie on PD. I think they're both good though. If they're Paula on PD for the same price as Frankie, I'd probably drink that more. I think I give it the edge as well, Paul and I. I've not had it for ages, but I remember when I reviewed it, I was like, I think this is better than Frankie. I'm pretty sure I said that. Thought so because you read your message immediately. Thanks, everyone. Sometimes I get a little bit behind in the comments, mate. No worries, mate. You're more than welcome. Bosh to the next 3K, mate. Maybe lots of small memberships and super chats. Lots of time. Oops. Gotcha. God, you're so annoying. But you're watching again. Do you fancy me? Mr. Woody McNear, is only one about you gotta eat. Mr. Woody McNear, is only one about you gotta eat. Record as. Just started looking at perfect drafts as we speak. My laptop. I'm just about to buy the Pro. Rella, let me get you a code. If are you literally just about to buy it? Well, do you know you're definitely going to buy one? I need a Vice beer glass. Looking at Hofmeister Paulina. The Franziskaner one's nice, but it's a bit too thin at the bottom. Unless you've got a really thin brush or something, it's a bit of a pain to clean, I'll be honest. I'm having a good buddy, and maybe having a good buddy super chat and give memberships every hour would help the chat. I'm not worried, Stephen, mate. I'm enjoying myself. I do fancy you, not gonna lie. Just like, at least you're honest, mate. How much for the whole kit and keg? Depends what one you want. There's different versions. The dearest one is about $3.50 with a keg, I think. I'm on the page. I'm definitely buying one. Plan to have it in here for me, girls. Right, let me get you a code, Rella. Guys, the live will go down just for a second. I've got a referral code I can give you, Rella, and it will give you, I think, at least £15 off of your machine. Put it in the discount code section when you order. It'll give you £15 off, and it also gives me. It's like a friend's referral thing. I'm not affiliated with them, but I'll refer you as a friend. It'll give you some money off your perfect draft, and it'll give me however much money it gives you off. It'll give me in free beer as well. So yeah, kind of doing you a favour, and you'll be doing me a favour as well if you use it. Let me just get you a code. So the live will go down for like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I've got you a code, but it's fucking done that I can't write it in the chat. It's so annoying. Let me screenshot it and read it out to you. Before I'll screenshot it and I can set it as a background. Oh. 2 secs. Right, I'll set it as a background. Right. If you put this code in, Rella. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna help Rella out here. Put that code in or write it down or something. Let me know when you've written it down, Rella, yeah? And that will give you some money off of your perfect draft. Yeah, let me know if you've written it down or screenshotted it, Rella. And then I'll come back on the camera and get rid of it. But yeah, I think it's sometimes it gives you a bit more if they have a special promotion on, but it's normally at least £15, I think. Okay, I got it. Okay, yeah, I've got it. Thank you. It's a win-win for both of us. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, that's it. It saves you a bit of money. It gives me some bit because they do a thing where when you buy kegs, from now on you'll get beer tokens. So say if you buy a keg for £35, you get like a couple of quid for buying the keg in beer tokens as well. It's like a reward thing. And when you refer someone, you get some money. You know, so the same as now, once you've ordered your machine, you'll have your own code. So if ever your friends come around, they're like, oh, this machine's wicked. Give them your code, they'll get money off and you get free beer. Like every owner gets one, you know. And that's also a good way if anybody's ever getting a perfect draft, wants to buy one, let me know. Because it'll save you money and it gives me some free beer. What's not to like? Give the code. Yeah, I gave it out. And that code will work for anyone as well. If there's anybody else who's thinking about buying it, but you're not sure, you can jot it down. And then if you ever want it in the future. How much was it for the whole keg? The kit and keg. The cheapest one is about 100 and is it about 160 to 180? But that's good if you like lagers. But if you like kind of playing about with the temperature and stuff, you need the Pro machine. The difference is you can change the temperature of the beer with the Pro one, but it's quite a lot more expensive. The one that's not Pro is set at 3 degrees, which is perfect for lagers, to be fair. But if you want to experiment with other like craft beers and stuff like that, then maybe go with a Pro if you can afford it. But they're both good machines, in all honesty. Thank you. We wish you the best. Thank you, mate. What? Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Nicky New. Welcome in, BOSH. So it's called. That's going to be a good fight, Ash, isn't it? I mean, I think Canelo just for the size. Plus, Crawford's also older than him as well, isn't he? I know Canelo's getting on a bit now, but Crawford's even older than him. So, I mean, if Crawford wins, that's going to be a massive. I mean, he's got nothing to lose, really, is he? If he beats Canelo, he's going to go down as one of the greatest, isn't he? Gives Adam orgasm. Honest Adam, yeah. How much in the kegs? It depends what keg. They vary from about 25 to 45 pounds, depending on the keg. But the price of every keg that you see on the website is actually £5 cheaper because you send your empties back to them for free. They come and collect them for your house for free, or you can take it to certain shops. It lets you know on the app what shops to take them. Every keg you return to them, or they come and collect from your house, you get £5 back in beer tokens. What I was mentioning earlier. So, for example, you've ordered a keg for £30. Yeah, you've got £2 for ordering that keg. Plus, when you give the empty keg back, you get another £5 back. So really, your £30 keg is £23. And a lot of people don't get that, but the kegs are not quite as dear as they seem. Yeah, 10.5 pints. Thank you for that. Tip for cleaning the bottom of those thin glasses. Stick a bread knife in with that. That's exactly what I do, Kieran. But it's so thin, the cloth gets fucking stuck in the bottom, and I'm like, "Come get you, fucker!" And I'm getting a fork to try and dig it and get it. It's a bit of a palaver. There must be a better way. Am I lactose intolerant? No, I've decided I don't like beer with glucose syrup in it. What? That's not a bad thing at all, mate, because beer shouldn't have glucose syrup in it, to be fair. Any beer with glucose syrup in it is not normally very good. There's a few exceptions, but you certainly won't get the Germans putting it in it. Fork sounds good too. Beer tokens, yes. And thank you for using the code if you end up using it, and get me some beer tokens as well. Little kegs are $8. Well, wow. How many pints in one of those kegs? 10.5 pints. UK pints, which are bigger than American pints. Quite a bit bigger than American pints. Bottle brush. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, actually. Yash, Songra, what do I have for dinner? Truffles? No, a wrap. We came back quite late from the park, so we just had a wrap. My husband just asked me to ask you if you had to survive a zombie apocalypse with a pub item. What am I grabbing with a pub item? What, to use as a weapon? Or to use as a weapon? That's what you're thinking. A keg's not a bad one, is it? Just roll it around and... I don't know, you alright, Lise?
What a fucking piss take.
What?
You know what happened earlier?
Yeah.
Look. Right all along.
There you go. We knew. We knew.
Fucking piss take, don't you?
We knew.
Anyway, the concert's finished already.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did I enjoy it?
Yeah, like, she didn't have no break.
2 secs. Yeah.
No break. She's gone for just under 2 hours, non-stop.
Oh, fair enough. It's not that long, really, though, is it?
No, but she did have no break. She was usually on the stage for like just under 2 hours, like non-stop. Just doing what she does.
2 girls, Layla and Carla, at Billie Eilish concert at the O2 tonight. It's just finished. Love German purity law, and I don't mean from 80 years ago. Glucose syrup is just a shortcut to produce sweetness. Yeah. That's exactly it. Hello, Schlecht. Hello, how you doing, mate? Bosh.
That's really pissed me off in that picture.
I sent 4 kegs back recently. Corius sent a message saying they'd been collected, but they didn't collect. PD gave me the tokens. The kegs were collected the next day, and I got tokens again. Yeah, I think I've had something like that happen before, actually, as well. They do sometimes make mistakes, and you get a little touch. Peggy's in the pub. Carlin Pint, the undead even. Is a joke. How racist do you think you are out of 10? 0. Racist do you think I am, Borrow? Most pints any of you have done in one session? God knows. Ridiculous numbers. Ridiculous. I mean, I don't count, like, but me and Dick have done a few sometimes, haven't we? My old drinking buddy. Fuck me. This is before I started my channel, and it was only like Budweiser. But we bought a crate of 24 Budweiser. We drunk them between us. Then we bought another crate of 24 Budweiser and drunk all them. And then we bought a litre of Captain Morgan's and drunk that as well. That was quite an interesting evening. Fucking Budweiser. Lisa always seems ready for a scrap. She don't take no shit, mate. Glucose can also give... Yeah, it does, like a... kind of, you drink it, and initially it's alright, and then you get that kind of taste. Good man yourself. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, I'm good. I'm very good, mate. Is that beer? Oh, beer Moretti. No, it's not beer Moretti. Thank fucking God. I'm not a fan of that at all. Fucking shit. Where's my sexy little turban gone? I can't find it. I've lost it. I'm devastated. Cost me 97p off Temu, but me and that turban had a a connection. Exactly that, Jello. He'll bring it up for no reason is racist. No need for the question. Yeah, it's just stupid, isn't it? They're trying to bait me, aren't they? If you get people, they try and purposely piss you off or make you rage or whatever. Oh, cruise camp mode. Oh my god, no. Shit. Very bad. And Madry. Oh yeah, they're all shocking. It's still not wrapped around your ballsack, Adam. I don't know. Lost turban, rest in peace, Rundy. Take a chance on Rundy. Maybe we need a wake for Rundy. Fizz up. In honour of Rundy. Buy a new one off Temu. Just my mum's actually brought me a few turbans. Of all things, she messaged me a couple of weeks ago. She was like, Ad, I've got a couple of new turbans at mine for you. I was going to go and see her, not yesterday, the day before, but she's been poorly. My mum's been poorly. She's not very well at the minute. So last thing she needed is like me and Lisa going around the wire lot because she's not very well. But hopefully soon she'll be better and we can go around there and pick up the new turbans. Turbanated. I need your curry, your rice, and your naan bread, or you'll be turbanated. Might have to shoot now. Have the rest of good old night, pal. You take care, Hopper, mate. Thank you for joining, mate. All the best to you, brother, yeah? And good luck with your channel, mate. And congratulations once again on hitting 3K subscribers. Bosh to that, buddy. High five. Well done, mate. Onwards and upwards, my friend. I was drinking craft lager today, brewed by my local brewery, Malt House Lager. It was called really good. Was it really good though? Do I ever smoke that herb? Only the CBD herb because I can't have THC. It just sends me loopy. It sends me absolutely loopy. I can't have THC. The CBD stuff kind of chills me out a bit. But to be fair, I've got loads of them. I ain't touched one for months. It's just not my thing, if I'll be honest. It's just not my thing. I just quite happy having a beer and a vape. I don't need nothing else. Cecil outside on the Bacardi and prune juice. No, it's on the penis colada, baby. High 130 kilogram plus guy. Well, you mentioned me weight. Imagine all that weight thrusting in your back pussy. That's what's turning you on, isn't it? You're a naughty lady. Or girl. Sorry, boy, sorry. Entertainment car guru. I'm assuming it's a male with a gay name like that. Eva Rose, how you doing? Welcome in. Steve! Bosh! Thank you very much, Steve, for $20 super chat. Bosh! What a guy. Fuck him, get another one. Thank you very much, Steve, mate, for supporting my channel once again. You absolute legend, man. I really appreciate that. We got $20 super chat for Steve. What a guy. Recognize. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much, Steve, man. I do appreciate what you do for my channel, mate. Not just financially, but just... Steve's like a hype man. He's always like... getting people to subscribe and stuff like that. And Tina's in the house. Bosh! How you doing, Tina? Welcome in. Good to see you, Tina. Hope you're keeping well. Cheers to you, Hopper, mate. Very nice. Tire bar. That ain't the jeweler's tire bar. I wish it was. Hook me up with my freaking permission thing. Like and sub. Let's get 100 likes. Bosh! There we go. Let's get 100 likes in Hazels. We've got 50. Well, it's been a very quiet night tonight, to be fair. And I know why. It's my daughter's fault last night for keep saying the F word. Not fuck. Homophobic one. And the interesting thing is, she's a fucking bisexual. She should know better, shouldn't she? But yeah, she said it a few times, and then I just noticed loads of people left because the YouTube stopped recommending it and stuff like that. It's like, what have you done? So we're just getting the subscribers and we're not getting new people in, unfortunately. and it could go on for a month or two. We'll see what happens, but try and be somewhat good. We'll try and sort it so I can do. No, it was really good. I went, mate, Malthouse Lager by our Kells Brewery. Oh, don't think I've tried that one, mate. Naughty, naughty. No chocolate fingers tonight, though. You could make some homemade ones. I found myself drinking 3 or 4 Henry Westons, 8.2% after work not long ago. Proud to say I calmed it down. Yeah, it's pretty hardcore, mate, isn't it? It's the ABV as well. Depending on where you go in Southampton, you don't get much more on offer on the taps. Most places it's standard Stella Carling. Yeah, that's the problem. There's most pubs and stuff just sell shit beer, and only shit beer. Anyway, Adam, I've got an idea for your channel. You could make your own beer and document the entire process and review it when it's ready. Ema, I would love to do something like that, 100%. I'm a complete novice at brewing, but like, you know, perhaps I could sort of learn from my mistakes as I went along and try and get better at it, but kind of document it. That would be great. But I just don't have the room to do it, unfortunately. Let's say there's 7 of us. We've only got a 3-bedroom house. We're really, the only potential way I could do it is if I sorted my garage out, but it's just stacked full of crap, and it's really hard to get dump runs around here. It's like they're so funny with it. It would take a long time to sort out, and lots of money as well. But maybe in the future, I'm thinking in the future, long term, if the channel goes well, perhaps turning that into like a studio, the garage, getting some windows in it, getting some doors on the front rather than like a garage door, some windows so we can get some light in there, electricity, literally brew my own beer in there, have the perfect draft, a real bar or something like that, and just it'd be a decent sized garage, you know. It's bigger than this whole dining room, and I've just got this little corner of the dining room at the minute. If I've had a whole garage, yeah, that would really give me some something to work with. Do you know what I mean? As far as that goes. Love a Henry Westons. Yeah, they are decent, and they fucking sort you out as well. That's for sure. Bosh, Stephen, fuck them all. That's always that work. Goodness me, you poor soul, Southampton's such a dinge. Cecil fuming at fisting allegations is up to the arms. Living here right there, mate. Good to see you. Pussyclaw, Ash in here is us. Good to see you, bud. Emo used to pickle eggs, but there was one. Yeah, what they started growing cocks and everything. It was mental. I need to do that again as well. My memory's so. I should get a notepad, shouldn't I, and write this shit down. Do some more because that'd be a great thing to master, wouldn't it? Pickled eggs, and then like people can have a go at it once I've learned a perfect kind of recipe. Have a go at yourself, and then sort of have your own little experiments going on as well, and we can try each other's kind of recipes and that. I mean, eggs are cheap, you know, especially if you go in the supermarket. Every now and again, like they've got some eggs that are going out of date, and they'll sell them off for like a 10-pack for like 30p or something. That's when you go, yeah, I'm going to pickle some eggs, cuz. Just do loads of batches of. Bro, I know it looks grim, but don't give up on those last remaining hairs. They can still win this war for you. You got recommended to me, Tyber? Is it Tyber? Was that how you pronounce your name? I actually know someone called Tyber, a friend on Facebook. I don't really know him. I've met him a few times, but he's a singer in a band called The Jewelers. I'm sure it's not you, but I was supposed to be getting a. He said that he gave me permission to play his music and stuff, and I played his music and got copyrighted. And I sent him a message saying like, "Can you help me out? Get it uncopyrighted." But he gave me permission. And he's not messaging back, which I'm really annoyed about because I love their music and it'd be great to be able to play music in the pub. How you doing, Nicky? Welcome in. The last Cecil stream, you got a ton of viewers and started to trend over pure hatred. You ever had a hard shit that took an age to come out? Yeah, I think we've all had that, haven't we? Fucking hell. Hit the likes, people might help with the algorithm. Yeah, that would definitely help. Let's get the likes up, people. So, okay, then, thanks. We'll be kind of in the background just having some Ben and Jerry's. What flavour Ben and Jerry's you having? Lisa likes the cookie dough one, and so does Carla. And then maybe you just have a massive gay following and your daughter offended all of them. No, there's certain things you can't say on YouTube. And she said the F word, the one that's gay people don't like, a few times. And I was just like, oh. It's really frustrating because I didn't even say it, but I'm responsible for whoever I have on. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes you kind of go on the naughty step for a while, which I've noticed tonight. I even said to Lisa before live, I said, I bet you tonight I'm on the naughty step and the views go down from lately because of last night. You can have a laugh, but there's certain lines you can't cross. And when you do, it's their way of telling you fucked up, if you know what I mean. Have you got a microbrewery? What, near me? I've not really looked into it, to be fair, living here. There's a website that will submit the yeast, and I think I pass on that. Fish for... That's the one. I used to like sweet stuff when I was younger, and I always liked it's got the little like dark chocolate fish in it and marshmallow. That's the one I used to like. I think Lisa does like it. Carla finds it a bit rich, that one, but I don't touch ice cream at all nowadays, though, personally. Everyone has drugs on. Well, hear me out. Put a pint of all your favourite beers into one keg. You can't refill the kegs, mate. You have to send them back to the company and they refill them. And the place where you live is tiny. You really need to, darling. Need to what, Mum? I'll move. Yeah, we probably do. We probably do. It's all the stress of it and all that. But also, it's hard because we don't want to move into a bigger house and then have to move again potentially because Carla's like 18 next year. So, and from what she tells us, she plans to move out as soon as possible. So, but it's easier said than done. I don't think she quite has experienced the real world and how tough it is. And although she wants to move out as quick as possible, unless she kind of gets lucky and falls on her feet, she's not going to be able to afford to. Mummy is only a small theft, I will be fine. Hey, you're not gay. I'm not gay today, cuz. I was yesterday, though. Massive gay. We can trade pickled eggs. Yeah, I see that in Home Bargains 2 days ago, Sub 10, but it didn't have a price. What was the price of it? Did your home bargains have a price? Mine was. It was just on the shelf and there was no price, so I didn't know if it was a bargain or not. So I left it. But I did pick up a few other new things in there. Craft beers by Lovelane, I think. Mix and match pints, half a throat. I could definitely do stuff like that, especially when I've got 2 different kegs on. I've got some Stella coming tomorrow. I could try half Stella and half Frankie, because I'll probably still have some Frankie left. Like, I only got Stella because it was going really cheap, and I don't mind it. It's just, you know, something just to slam on a hot day. Like sub, let's get 100 likes. Bosh to that, Steve. Thank you, mate. Just went to pick my car. Shouldn't have drove really. My head's all over the place. You pick up your car. Well, was it still in? Was it still in Southend, Mum? I didn't wipe my bum earlier. It's proper itchy. Wipe your bum properly, cuz. Oh my days. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. 1 pound fish. Recognize me, 1 pound fish. Would you accept someone in a live to chat if they said they were off their strong? Off their bungle bonds? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. What? Higher? Do you let it wipe or crust over? Or wipe with newspaper? Fish food. Psh, food. Psh, what a guy. Food. Ooh. First part of the evening. Ever held one in, and when you have a dump, the tip of the shit has hardened and what the fuck? She should know better, darling. Yeah, she should. She should. She should, but she doesn't. That's the thing. I hope she didn't do it on purpose. I hope you're well. She's not been well lately. Tiber. You still not found your dirty turban? Nah, I ain't found it, mate. Where's the blue condom? Dark chocolate starfish. Wow, I'm quite far behind, aren't I? Let me try and catch up a bit. Russia's gone almost, but my nerves in my back. So painful, neither. How's your fella doing as well, Nikki? Wouldn't you say, was it radiotherapy you said he's having? It's Adam's choice to identify how he wants. Sub 10, 5.49, don't. That's quite expensive, isn't it? Or is it not? I don't know. Well. £1 for classic Jordan, £1. Just put myself. Well, I'm trying to catch up. I'm far behind one. Sorry if I've missed some comments. That's a thing, my brother. Ironically, people don't speak English. Smells terrible. Joking and chatting shit aside, best wishes to your mum. Thank you, what, mate? I appreciate that. The mullet wig is something else. Why do you have mods, mate? You love the banter. My mods are now pretty good. You know, they don't really ban people for banter. It's more if somebody's ruining the stream for whatever reason, you know. She's just not well. She went to see Billy Ocean the other night and she fell ill. She didn't even get to see him. She ended up in like the first aid tent. And my brother had to drive up to Southend and pick her up. Not Southend, Margate, and pick her up. And I think she left her car there, which she went and got today, but she probably still wasn't well enough to pick it up, I think is what she was saying. Thank you, mate. Stop this bullshit. You know you want to dance around in your little pink dress. I don't have a pink dress, actually. Missing the blue unisex Temu turban. Features smells of fart and hops. There you're missing me being gay because it turned you on, big boy. We'll be rocking till the sun comes up. Right. There we go. Oh, nice head. I do like a good head on me vice beer though. That is intentional. We're Cecil BOSH. I thought I would just come as myself today. I've been playing a lot of characters lately. I thought I like playing the characters. It's fun, but it's kind of, you don't really get to have a proper chat because when I'm playing a character, I kind of ignore the kind of normal questions because, like, if I'm playing Cecil, then I'm Cecil, and people will ask questions about me. But when I'm Cecil, unless it's about Cecil, I don't really reply, if you know what I mean. So I thought it was about time I've done a live where I'm just me. I personally thought my Billy Ocean seasick joke. Oh, I didn't even get it. Now that you've said that again, I get the whole seasick thing with the ocean. That was pretty good. I actually didn't get it, but now I do. Got seasick as you watch Billy Ocean. Now I get it. Cecil thinks that Frankie Monk is a bit of what? Oh yes. Look at that little bone sweetheart there. Looks very well endowed. iPhone users go to the main page and click join for only 99p a month. Oh, is it different for iPhone users? I didn't know that, Tina. Thanks for clearing it up. I've had a few people in the past, actually, with iPhones saying, I want to become a member, but I don't know how to do it. There's no button there to do it. The Adam character is odd. I don't get that joke. Cecil was hot last night. Thank you, Rich. Rick, sure, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Rick, if you've missed me, just subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell button, and then it should let you know when I do a live. Cecil seems to always talk to me. He wants to bum you, Damien. How do I come up with the characters? I don't really know. I think I've just got a bit of a weird imagination. To be fair, sometimes I just think that could be funny, or wouldn't it be funny if? Sometimes it just comes to me. The Cecil one, I think, actually was made, and a few of them were made by more like us as a community. The first one was Randy, right? And I don't really know how it happened. We just thought, let's make a character, do a bar as a character one day, and then we created. It wasn't just me. We kind of created, like, where is he from? What's his background about? The Tash Crab thing and all that was actually suggestions for everybody from the chat and stuff like that. We done like a live on StreamYard, I believe. And we kind of built his background and all stuff like that. And then I just sort of thought, right, what's he going to sound like? And it just sort of went from there. And then I think the Cecil thing, it was like, I think it might have been Jennifer or just someone said, wouldn't it be funny if we had an online gay bar? And I thought, that's a good idea. Will we get away with it though? Pretending to be gay in this world, will we get away? Then I just thought it has to happen. If it's kind of, I like stuff that's kind of, you know, pushing it to the edge, but not overstepping the mark, if you like. And I think that's always important, you know. And I got to ring doctors in the morning. Hope we get 100 likes tonight. Thank you, Mum, and I hope you feel better soon, Mum. Let me know when you're feeling better, Mum, and we'll come up and see you like we planned to this. Obviously, we couldn't this weekend because you're just poorly, but we'll come and see you when you're feeling better. Three Finger Ed is Cecil describing a beer with preferences. Cecil flirts with me. I get lost for words. Cecil flirts with everyone with a cock. Thank you, Tina, for well wishes for Mum, and everybody else give me well wishes to Mum. Thank you very much. Can't drink the stubby Aldi beers, watching the cricket all day. Been for about 20 of the fuckers. Bash to that, mate. You also have the stream set to vertical mode, which is nice on phones, which shit. Yeah, I know that, mate. Again, there's ways around stuff, problems like that, maybe in the future. But the same that somebody mentioned about a PO box earlier. Great, but it costs money. About 40 something pound a month to have a PO box because people keep wanting to send me stuff. Some people have my address, but I don't really like giving it out. It doesn't mean I don't trust you, but you just have to be careful. And we learnt that. We had a bad experience. I was just kind of giving it out willy-nilly at first, just assuming everyone's all right. And then until you have a bad experience of it, you... We should be back. My microphone ran out of battery. Sorry about that. Someone saying about the PO box. What I was saying, I don't think you heard me, but I was saying about the PO box that it could pay for itself in beer, maybe, but then it might not. But I feel like if I get one, it's almost like you're expecting it, and I don't like that. Like if nobody sends anything, then it's a waste of time. It's like throwing money down the drain, right? But then I don't expect people to send me anything. But it would be a waste of time if nobody did. So I don't know if it sits well with me. It'd be a nice thing to have, but it's like, I don't know. Sorry about all that silent time, people. When I was behind on the chat, it probably took me quite a while. How long was I literally talking with no sound? Can anybody let me know? Would it ever make me own beer? If I had the opportunity to, I would. If a brewery, obviously I ain't got my own place to brew it in that, but if like a brewery said, yeah, we want to, we like you and we want to make your own, you can make your own beer using our equipment or whatever, and even if they do it, but I get the say in what I want it to be like and what kind of hops and malts are used and stuff. How many cans of beer do you drink? I don't drink every day, mate. I like 2 minutes. Same as when you're talking to us like forever. What would I name the brew? Good question. I don't know. Maybe I'd have a few different ones named after each character. Curry IPA for Rundy. Thethel's Gentleman Relish. Yeah, I'll probably do something like that. I'll probably name a beer after each character, and then think of like a good name related to that character. And like, Cecil's one would just have to be really fucking gay, but it's got to taste nice somehow. It's got to look like spunk, but taste really nice. Hackney IPO. Cecil's milk stout. Cecil's man milk stout. Man milk stout. Cool Punjabi. What would Randy's be? Tash crab IPA. These fucking tash crabs over. Picture Randy on there of a massive fucking handlebar tash. I feel like it has to taste a bit fishy. And not tash crabs. What do tash crabs even taste like? I'd have to try a vaginal ice, wouldn't I, to kind of get the flavours right. Stout with a pout and a batty. Wagwan, my bumble rasta man, them ting. Recognize, big up stinking bumble, pussy rascal, big up your chest. What do you think? Oh, Madry's absolutely shocking. Terrible beer. Randy's cucumber IPA. To be fair, I have tried a cucumber beer before, and it was really nice. It was called Cucumber Blessings. I think it was an American craft beer, and I reviewed it on the channel, and I was like, this is going to be fucking shit. A cucumber beer. Like, the world don't need this. I was proper, like, hating on it, and I tried it, and I was like, it's fucking nice. Why is it nice? It was super refreshing, actually. The thing about cucumber, it's got that kind of cooling vibe to it. So you can actually make a decent beer. I've tried one, cucumber-based beer, and it worked really well. Recognize. You're so dumb. Bunchod. Cecil's cock goblin. Balls on chin nutty stout. Yeah, that was the name of the beer. It's called Cucumber Blessings. Sounds like a beer I fucking brewed, doesn't it? Chocolate beer had one from a brewery in Memphis. Banging. Nice, mate. Oi, Dev, Mike, Bosh. Long time no see, buddy. What a guy you been, mate? Good to see you, buddy. Got 2 Oktoberfest kegs, Spartan, Lumbro. 2 for 60 quid, recognise. Have they brought the Oktoberfest kegs out already? Or was that like old stock or something? What, P? Have a mega pint by a moo snuckle. Moo snuckle. The heck, yeah, Kronenberg's always had glucose syrup in it. Even if you buy it from, even if you drink the proper French Kronenberg, I believe it's got glucose syrup in it. The 5.5 stuff. In France, Kronenberg's 5.5%. Craft beer was good when it started out, but went crazy and unappealing. Yes, it's not really my thing, Kieran. In MP, good idea, mate. Ding, 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 ding. Mr. Hoodie McTiad is on the Banabachikali. Mr. Hoodie McTiad is on the Banabachikali. What's up, David? What is your favourite hangover cure? Sausage and egg McMuffin and a milkshake. No, I don't know. Something like that. Something a bit fatty, a bit salty with something sweet. And lots of water before I go to bed. To kind of knock the hangover, give it a good start before it even... I don't really get hangovers that bad because I just know if I've had a heavy night to drink lots of water before I go to bed. Wake up, drink lots of water, have something salty and sweet. A little bit fatty and then I'm pretty much good to go after that. Always need a soaker upper. Northern spunk. Instead of Northern monk. Tonight. La la la. Tonight. Tra la la. Rishi Sonic. Wanka. Yeah, bro, just been extra busy with work. No worries, Dev Mike. Good to see you back, mate. I hope you're doing well. So citrusy or peachy. Definitely even Kronenberg Blanc. Kronenberg Blanc is... I'm not a fan. Let's say I'm not a fan. I know lots of people like it. I think it's a fucking bag of shit. Terrible stuff. Personally. Fat, salts and sugar carbonation if your stomach isn't that fucked. Ooh. Have I done one of those? No, I've never had the room, mate. Quite like the lemony twist in Blanc. Yeah, but it's really fake tasting. It's not like... It's not from the hops. It's all added shit. Caramel fucking extract and glucose syrup and all sorts of shit. Read the ingredients. Damn. Don't blame her. I'm not blaming her, but I know what lines not to cross, right? Don't say the N word. Don't say the F word related to like homosexuals. You don't say them 2 words, and there's a few others. And if you do say them, you get put on the naughty step without actually getting an email from YouTube saying you're on the naughty step. You don't actually get told about it, apart from that live gets a little red flag next to it saying you've been naughty kind of thing, which happens sometimes even without saying them words. But if you say them, I've noticed the patterns. If you know what I mean. I've messed up before, which is why I know what things not to say. Why aren't you wearing a shirt? I was wondering if it would be like this. I was wondering if I would like that as this low ABV. What, Kronenberg Blanc or? I wouldn't bother with it, Steve. It's full of shit, mate. You know, I think the beer's good. If I sip glucose syrup, I'll never drink it. Yes. It's got to give you hangover as well, glucose syrup. Have a cure for me, English breakfast with a litre of Lucasade Original. Mars milkshake used to be one. I don't know why milkshakes seem to help me. Sometimes it depends how hangover you are, doesn't it? Hungover you are. Not so much now, but I used to when I was younger. When I was really hungover, I wasn't as used to as much. I used to just order a breakfast and just stare at it. I couldn't even stomach it. Oh, because you come first, you can't see it. I get it now, mate. Goddamn ass cock. Whoopie Bosh. What a guy. Well, I need to go for a piss. Don't forget to recognise that like button, people. We've got 62 likes in the Hazels. It'd be amazing if we could get 100 tonight. It's been a very quiet live, so I need your help, people. Make sure you've hit that like button. Unplug the mic a sec. Remind me to put that back on charge when I come back, because it's only been charging for a few minutes. I could have just left it on charge and went for a piss and then not made you suffer. Thinking of it now. I do apologise. I think it's going to be a good one though. Interesting. It wasn't the best, was it? I hit the sides a few times. I should have turned the light on so I could see where I was aiming. Don't tell you, someone's even down here. Say everyone I like you. Yeah, boy. Rated 7 out of 10. Rate my piss. Recognise. The size of your legs. So I had to wait a sec for his other 3 bladders to open up. Wash your hands. I didn't even touch me knob. I just pulled my shorts down. It's like, bosh, straight in. I have severe ring sting. Bit of stop. Yeah, it was a bit of stop and go, which I would say normally takes away marks, but sometimes it adds, doesn't it? Sometimes it. I don't know how it sounded, but I bet the room stinks of beer and farts. Why did you not fart during? I did, but I don't think it was quite a silent but moist one. I don't think the microphone picked it up, but I did let a little one go. Freestyle piss, very nice. Bash! I'm great there, mate. Mike back. Oh, thank you, Damon. My memory is fucking shocking. Appreciate that, mate. At least Damon remembered, you useless bunch of arseholes. Can't find the hole. Don't normally have that problem. Well, my lot, blimey. There we go. Oh, the third Mitchell brother. Or some shit. Too excited about women with no hands. That's amazing. Don't always aiming down the side to be quiet and polite. Just, yes, go for a piss. Enjoy that piss. Do you know what I mean? You're only alive once. loud and proud, enjoy that piss. You know, normally it's quite boring going for a piss, isn't it? You know, you can make everything fun if you try. So I'll get people calling, oh yeah, I took your advice about pissing. My wife slapped me around the face and said, you dirty bastard. If you would eat a vegan, would it taste like chicken or plants? I don't know. It depends what part you eat. If she's a bit of a schlag and you eat a kufta, it might taste like sardines. I don't know. Lads, like the stream, show some love. Thank you very much. Yeah, we've got 66 likes. Bosh, that people. I'm actually quite happy with that because we've not had that many people. For the amount of people we've had in, I feel like 66 likes is actually pretty good. So thank you guys. Good to know you got goals. Always piss on the seat and knowing the missus will be using. Brutal. Seal on my piss. Hi. Only negative to beer in it. Constant pissing. Well, that was actually my first piss, but now I've been, I held on to that for quite an impressive amount of pints. And I always try and hold on to the first one for as long as possible. Because after that, it's like, you know, in, straight out kind of thing. It's kind of creepy when someone pisses in the vinyl next to you with their elbows out and hands to the sides. That's me. You're just in there, you know, on your phone, playing a bit of Coin Master, taking a dump in the public toilets. Fuck me, man, I'm running out of spins, cuz. And I walk in the cubicle next, just to have a stand-up wee, no-handed. What the fuck? What's that bell for on your 6? You want me to play my bell end, cuz, don't you? Oh, yeah. It's a last orders bell. Every pub has to have a last orders bell. Signing off. Good stream. Keep it up. Tyber, you take care, mate, and hopefully we'll catch you again soon, buddy. Yeah, it's been lovely talking to you, mate. Join a line at leaving skids, though. Was it your cigarette? Not cigarette, it's a vape, cuz. Do you wake up in the night pissing after? Yes. You want to be careful of that, actually, you know, because that can be a sign of sleep apnea, Kieran. I could go into the toilets when I got diagnosed with it, complain about it. They was like, do you wake up in the night and piss a lot? I was like, yeah. And they started, I can't remember what, I just kept saying I keep falling asleep during the day and stuff like that. I don't know what's up with me. I'm tired all the time. And then it was like, do you piss a lot in the night? And I was like, yeah, quite often actually. And then that's when they tested me for it. And it was all down to pissing. Again. Especially if you snore as well. If your missus is like, fuck me, you snore a lot. Which, I've always had that. Everyone's always said I snore like a fucking train. Cecil's urinal reviews come soon. Come on, ladies, come on, ladies. 1 pound fish. Come on, ladies, come on, ladies. 1 pound fish. Have a look. 1 pound fish. Very, very good. 1 pound fish. Very, very cheap. 1 pound dish. Come on, ladies, chew them fish. 1 pound dish. 1 pound fish. Hey. Well, I caught the sun a bit today, ain't I? Getting me white boy skin looking like the beetroot thing, cuz. Oh my days. A solid piss fight in the pub that would have no issue with. Did you ever piss yourself at night? I think everybody's pissed themselves, isn't they? It's not something we really talk about. $35 in there. Recognising 1 pound fish. Andreas, big up your chest. Has it been really hot again today for you, Andreas? I still can't cool down, so damn hot. Yeah, I'm actually. It's been a bit cooler, a bit more manageable today. It's still been hot, but I don't know why. It's just been a bit more breezy, a bit less humid where I am. It's the humidity that does you. Sleep apnea, yeah, that's what I've got. Oh, you're black. You'll best believe, cuz. How many pints do you drink a day? I don't drink every day. But when I do drink, I do indulge in 1 or 2. Should we say? 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 21. You've got to watch Men in Black, but that's a bit racist, cuz. Why can't it be Men in White? You get me? Everything's racist if you want it to be, innit? Just put makes noise off. As it said, men. What? Men in Black men. Oh my god. No, bro. Pretty sure I've got sleep apnea. Do you fall asleep a lot? Just randomly, like one thing what happened used to happen to me. I'd wake up in the morning, especially in the mornings when you first wake up, and you're like, say if you're browsing on your phone, you drop your phone constantly. That's the sign. It's just like, oh, I'll just check if anything's happened in the world. Just woke up, got your cup of tea in here, just check the phone. I drop everything. First hour, I'm like constantly falling asleep. When will we see Randy's sister again? Jamal, you fancy her, cuz? Do I have any insecurities? My weight. My weight is probably the biggest one. And I don't know, I think like anxiety. Well, I've got generalized anxiety. I think I feel like people are looking at me all the time, even when they're probably not. Fall asleep every day. Yeah, I wake up every hour. Like, I'd love to be a bit skinnier, so when it's hot, I could get me top off. But I ain't gonna do that to nobody. Do you know what I mean? Nobody needs to see my big fat gut and my hairy chest. Apart from you lot. How you doing, Bill? Welcome in, mate. BOSH! Bill Wildman. What a guy. Always falling asleep on the sofa as soon as I put my head down and put the TV on, I'm gone. It's more, I would say, like falling asleep when you've just woke up. Falling asleep in the car a lot is a big sign. Falling asleep like when you've just had you've just been asleep, you've had a decent night's sleep, 8, 10 hours or whatever. You wake up and you're like literally uncontrollably like falling asleep while you're doing things and stuff like that. Your lung is done. I can hear that be my arsehole. You can hear, babe. That's from last night. I thought we were going to keep that a secret, darling. It was funny. Damon has one more. Where's your rainbow gloves and your sparkly hat? I'm not gay today. That's a character that I play called Cecil Rimbas. But I'm not playing him today. Yeah, boss, I wake up swinging my arms. You just go and just tell the doctor and they'll give you a sleep study done. Sometimes you have to go in the hospital, or nowadays they can give you a little device you wear at night and it detects if you're having like, I think they call it apnea moments when you're in sleep. And I think they were supposed to test me for a few days. And like literally after day 1, they called me the next day. They was like, you need to come straight to the hospital. I was like, oh God. Why is that kind of thing? And I was like, on a scale of 1 to 20, you're a 20. You got it very bad. And they gave me like some oxygen machine and that I have to wear at night. But I don't use it. I still don't use it. Because I just can't fucking get over it. This mask on my face going fucking Darth Vader shit. How are you supposed to sleep with a big fuck off mask on your face? I just can't. especially when you got generalised anxiety disorder. I can hear myself breathing and it just freaks me out. I fell asleep with a cup of tea in my hand and it went over me. Yeah, stuff like that actually, Jessica. I know it's funny, but stuff like I do stuff like that a lot in the mornings. Like I wake, at least pass me my tea. I have to put it down and just pick it up when I drink it, because if I hold it, I will fall asleep and pour it over myself and fucking burn myself. I've woken up with the snoring. I'm half awake and be like, you should get this if if you're worried. Go and see your GP, mate. Tell them all that. You choose to be gay one day, then straight the other. How's that work? They're characters, mate, for a laugh. It's not really me. The real me, I'm a straight man with lots of children and all that. Mrs. and all that, but I play characters. One of them is a gay guy. Another one is trans. Another one is an American guy that hates British people. Another one's an Indian guy. There's a few, and there'll be more in the future as well. Connect better. Your accent is British, but you look American. Go fuck the Queen, Harry Potter. Well, because I'm fat. My days. Sleep with my ear defenders on. Sometimes wake up very easily. Where am I from in the UK? Southeast, mate. When you fall asleep with a beer in your hand, that's the whole year I've done that one. You have to suck on your clothes around. Oh, imagine that with the weather we've been getting lately now. Like a mixture of BO and Stau Lager. Or recognise me cucumber, Andreas. Chris called, right, buddy, just got a whiff of Irish, which means the missus is home. Great watching your content. You take care, Chris, mate, and enjoy making love. Don't know, you just have that American energy. What a guy, that's what I'm talking about. My man with the green eggs and ham and a side of bacon, baby. Oh, yeah. When will you play your characters again on live? And purposely pause one. Soon. Most recently, I've been doing them quite a lot. It might also help. Maybe we just have less views because I'm not playing a character. That's also a possibility. I mean, should I just fucking put Cecil's gear on and just see if all of a sudden it changes? Maybe I'm not on the naughty step. Maybe the real me is just boring. Randy's light beer called American Energy. Do you reckon I should just put all the shit on and see if we get an increase? But I've got a feeling we won't actually. I do think I'm on the naughty step, but I might be wrong. It might just be because I've not played any characters or done anything stupid. Guess you're American. Connect better. Do a wife reveal. Pop the cock in your mouth. American flag. What a guy. That's what I'm talking about, my man. You actually think I'm American? And I've been talking British all day, but I'm really American. You're right. Congratulations. And people who actually know that I'm really American, man. You actually know I was praying. Everybody says nobody would ever guess. Everybody would believe the British thing, but some of you actually realized, oh my God, you guys are incredible, man. Some of you actually realized that I'm really American and not British. Oh, did the flag give it away? Oh my God, man. You guys realized. Oh, man. So you realize, that's how you realized I'm really American? Yeah, I know, man, but I didn't think typical British obsessed American. Randy's penetration now is a double. Some random dude on it. Who the fuck is that guy, man? No, they're definitely looking. Thinking that's definitely Cecil and want to say fancy a bum. My God, man. That's so much better than a lot of actors' American accents. This is my real accent, my man. My real accent, my man. Where do I live? Man, I live in the United States of America, Kentucky, my man. What a guy. You attract everyone, bro. It's hilarious. Turns from online pub to chaos. What gave me the idea about playing the character? I've always liked trying to be funny. Some characters are better than others, I think. But it's like, I can't play no music because you get fucking copyright strikes and that by all these different record labels. I can't afford to get a band or something in the background going, yeah, you know, like a real pub. So I thought, why not make my own entertainment? But the problem is, when I'm being a character, I can't be me at the same time, can I? If you know what I mean. Being on late will expose you to Americans because they're like 6 hours behind. Any food. I'm weird? Oh my dears, cousin. Why you calling me weird, man? Man, not weird, cuz. Oh my days. Bunch would fuck your bloody. Ding, 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 ding. Mr. Woody, 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 McNear. It's only one about you, Mr. Woody, 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 McNear. It's only one about you, You are. How dare you? I'm not very weird. Twins squared. I am not weird. I am fabulous. How dare you call me weird? I'm definitely not weird. I'm just a bit gay. It's fine. Not weird. Just a little bit gay, that's all. Cool, like the accent. You definitely have the jolly energy of a big guy. What's wrong with being a bit... Yeah, what's wrong with being a bit weird or a bit gay? Deep fried face. Sorry, sir, I've seen video. You are racialism only. Being weird is a social construct. It's not real. Show Bob's and vagine. Hi. Hi, my name is. Hi, my name is. Hi, my name is. Thicka Sims Lady. Oh yeah. What do I have to do for work? I'm actually disabled. That's the truth. I'm actually disabled. But I used to be a bricklayer, fully qualified bricklayer, and I also used to do electrical engineering, but not for a long time. I've been disabled for a long time. I've got lots of health problems, unfortunately, so I'm unable to work. Bosh, you slag, fancy a bum. Bosh, Wayne, you dirty slag. What a lot of you don't even know is I've only got one leg. Still laying a few brown bricks. Yeah, best believe, cuz. And a bit raceless. Sometimes I have the occasional yellow shit, actually. Must be the beer monster in me. The monster mash. Fill her up. Bash. Fill her up. You're going to get filled up, you slag. One leg, aka the human tripod. A lot of people are just spreading here and... Yes. Fuck them guys. Bunchwood. I'm from India. Very cool and sex. Oh, me love you long time. Very cool and sex. Very cool and sex. Thing is, I could do the experiment and put the Cecil stuff on, but I can't do the guy liner. I don't know if it'll work without the guy liner. Ah, man, you're making me miss Rundy. Take a chance on Rundy. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance on Rundy. Ding, 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 ding. Mr. Woody McNead, show him on the Batchkali. Mr. Woody McNead, show him on the Batchkali. I would fall in love. Look out. What do you get when you fall in love? Gay line, you mean? Got one leg bigger than the other two. Oi! I had to lose my leg. I got rabies, cuz. What's ever dude saying you're not weird? I'm off, guys. Half a bottle of whiskey gone. You take care, Kieran. Bash! Kieran's a legend. Kieran watched my first ever live. That's crazy. Bitch be getting cracky. And fingers of chocolate wine. Damon breathes beer monster. Yeah, take care, Kieran, mate. Let's see what happens. Let's just see. I ain't got the guide on it, but we'll see if I'm actually banned. Like on the naughty step. But it's hard to play Cecil when, as you guys all know, he's not fucking. He's a character. There's no new people in. So I'll just have to sort of go along with it, try and help me out, sort of thing, if need be. If you see someone new, especially. I thought it was going to stink, but it doesn't actually. It's not been washed since last night. I only bought it for last night though, because I was brandy, wasn't I? Check out my titties. Oh yeah. There we go. Where's my hat? Right, let me just put my fisting gloves on. Can't be Cecil without the fisting gloves, can we? Right, here we go. Not wearing any makeup today. Cecil's el natural. To be fair, sometimes I don't wear makeup. You always know what kind of mood I'm in by whether Cecil's got his makeup on or not. Because if Cecil has not got makeup on, I also don't use lube that night. It means I'm feeling a bit freaky. No makeup, no lube. And I've got my fisting gloves on. So that's a warning if anybody does fancy a bit of man-on-man action tonight. Then you've got to be very careful. Sort me hat out, here we go. Oh, I'll need to have it that way, so much more fabulous. With brightness, that's better. Isn't that so much better? There we go. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? That is fabulous. Would you just look at that? Would you look at that? That is absolutely fantastic. I can't do the eyeliner. Cecil can't do his own makeup. That's the problem. It's not the same without the eyeliner, is it? I'm no less gay, but without the eyeliner, you know, it's not quite the same, is it? Yes, I am gay, Jamal. Do you fancy a bum? My good friend, ask your wife for eyeliner. I think she might be asleep. But if that dude you need to move out of the gollywog, don't disrespect it. Don't disrespect it, yeah? Oh my god. So much colour. I know it's fabulous, darling.
I am so beautiful and so sexy and really, really horny. If anybody fancies a bum, you know, settle with your man. I like the peacock display. Plumage ready to make. Oh, you know, my friend. Cecil's all ready to make anal babies. This So this is the real you. Yes, it is, Bill. With old sheep that all behave yourself. James, you're a very naughty boy. Behave yourself. Is Cecil single? Yes, I am single, actually. I'm looking for a bit of penis. Tonight, that's my goal. This will work anyway. Give it 10 minutes. You get all the religious and Muslim. I don't think it's going to work. So I think I'm on the naughty step. Nothing's happened yet. But we'll give it a little bit of time. But it's weird. I've come to learn sometimes. What happens is when you're on the naughty step, you don't get new people. You just get people that are already subscribed to the channel. YouTube doesn't push you anymore when you say naughty words. He likes the rainbow. Oh, yes, I do, baby. But not as much as I love arsehole. Oh, yes. SD is like the name of the channel now. Somewhere head to the rainbow. YMCA. Hi. YMCA. Hi. Split personality disorder. Oh, behave yourself. You just want me to split your bum hole in two, baby. You cheeky bugger. Everyone like the stream to boost it. Thank you, cigarette. Do I eat booty? Yes, I do, but only with some wipes because I love the nuts and the sweet corn. I lick it up like a thirsty dog on a hot day. That's what Cecil's all about, baby. Spit it like a log. Oh, yes, baby. Spit that poo like a log when I stab it, baby. Oh, behave yourself. You're making Cecil get a Sammy. Hi. So there you go. I told you so, didn't I? I told you so. It's what happened, what my daughter said last night. But there is one thing we could try. Hey! And that is starting a new live again. From wearing this from the start, if you're up for it, guys. Who really cares about 100 likes anyway? Is this a new James Charles? Who the fuck is James Charles? I mean, Cecil would never swear. Who thinks we should start a new live? Hello, gay man. Jessica, how you doing, sweetie? Oh, sweetie, petite. Oh, yeah. I wish you had a penis sometimes, Jessica. I really do. Gangstar, how you doing, darling? Take it from the top, Cecil. You're going right in my basket. Oh. Give me a chub on. That's what I like to hear. Yes. That is so gay of you to say. It takes one to know one, girlfriend. Zesty. What's going on? How gay you doing, gangstar? I wouldn't mind you showing me your little nutty star. Looking sexy, thank you very much. Right, I'm going to try and start a new life. We'll see what happens. But I think I'm on the naughty step. And it's all my daughter's fault. Cecil just is up for anything, as long as it's gay. David Miller, he went straight for the milk dud. On the milk dud. Cecil is zesty, mad hatter. Yeah, we see what we're going with Cecil. We see what happens. Make a grinder profile line. Oh, behave yourself. You just want to meet up so you can get a bit of Cecil action, don't you, baby? Very naughty boy. Very naughty boy in need of much punishment from Cecil. Ha! Oi. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll start. Look out for the new live, darlings. Yes, we'll see.